No normal music this time. Hi, it's Mario Mode. Look, I'm not gonna talk. This is the starting soon, so I'm not gonna say too much. We're doing the karaoke thing. I can't even see chat right. Wait. I gotta move it in OBS. Ah! Okay. Karaoke time. I just have the lyrics up on DeviantArt, and I have to remember the chords for once, but I have the guitar. Anyway. I'm not doing the speaking part at the start. It's too embarrassing. Happy Homestuck Day! Remember when you started out, when you first went to an SBA? Some kid needs to smell with big booty in a bedroom full of kids. They said, don't worry, power through Act 1. They said, I promise it gets better, babe. Might actually be too loud. Wait. Pretend I did. I wasn't ready. That'll do. I don't trust you guys to tell me if it's too loud anymore, so I'll just do it myself. Just read the pistol logs and you'll go far. Look at the monster they made. So let's go paint ourselves gray. Show off our god-tier cosplay. You're a Homestuck, baby, and you're stuck this way. Let's read some dirty fanfics. Listen to how do I live. You're a Homestuck, baby, and you're stuck this way. Sorry, but there's no escape. Baby, you were stuck this way. Baby, you were stuck this way. Sorry, but there's no escape. Baby, you were stuck this way. You're a Homestuck, baby, and you're stuck this way. Gotta scroll. Refresh the page, can hardly wait. Refresh the page, can hardly can hardly wait. Can't wait. Go to some meetups and make new friends. Tumblr kid, rejoice your truth. Oh, that's the speaking part. There's always room for creativity, guys. Show us all the cool things you can do. Real. A different fandom is not a sin. We're all capital F-A-N. For the betas and the alphas and those that play the little tiny ends. So let's go paint ourselves gray. Show off for god-tier cosplay. You're a Homestuck, baby, and you're stuck this way. Let's read some dirty fanfics. Listen to how do I live. You're a Homestuck, baby, and you're stuck this way. Sorry, but there's no escape. Baby, you were stuck this way. Baby, you were stuck this way. Oh no, but there's no escape. Baby, you were stuck this way. You're a Homestuck, baby, and you're stuck this way. Gotta scroll again. There's no auto scroll on DeviantArt. Refresh the page, can hardly wait. It's been a week since the last update. Smash your face up against the keys. He's screwing with us. Hussy, please. You're the only Homestuck in your town, but babe, don't let that get you down. Show off your Homestuck pride today, cause baby, you are stuck ever so BB and J. Grim, Dark Skin, Rose, or John Dave. You're a Homestuck, baby, Tumblr midget this way. Cotton Candy and Dave Jade. Strider says to Dirk J. Classic. Homestucks, baby, and we're one and the same. So let's go paint ourselves gray. Show off our god-tier cosplay. You're a Homestuck, baby, and you're stuck this way. Let's read some dirty fanfics. Listen to how do I live. You're a Homestuck, baby, and you're stuck this way. Sorry, but there's no escape. Baby, you were stuck this way. Baby, you were stuck this way. Oh no, but there's no escape. Baby, you were stuck this way. You're a Homestuck, baby, and you're stuck this way. You're a Homestuck fan, hey. You're a Homestuck fan, hey. We're one big family, baby, and we're stuck this way. You're a Homestuck fan, hey. You're a Homestuck fan, hey. We're one big family, baby, and we're stuck this way. There we go. I did it. We're done. Dude, this stupid reverb off. Hi, guys. What's poppin'? Happy Homestuck Day. We in it for the long haul. Alright? And you know what? Kylie Hanky was not lying. You are stuck this way. I read this shit when I was, what, fucking 13? It's been over a decade. And I'm just as brain rotted. Alright, let me put the guitar down. I'll be back. I didn't, look, this was very spur of the moment. I didn't think through the fact that I was going to play guitar at the start, but I was like, this feels like a normal stream. I do Homestuck streams semi-frequently. I should do something a little special. Discovered immortality? Dude, that's so fucking cool. I discovered magic. I'm now a fire mage, which, speaking of, we have a modded Minecraft server, so if you got the PC specs for it and a Discord account, come to the Discord, link in the description. You can play on this modded server that I made for myself, that you guys get to benefit from. Alright, I don't even have my music open. It's I'm unprepared. I was playing Minecraft all day, and then I realized that Crimson Ruse had a Homestuck stream today, so I started watching that. Gonna go become a necromancer? Hell yeah. Thought about that. I think I'm gonna be a fire mage, or a blood mage. Blood mage would be cool. Anyway, let's get the Homestuck music going. Not history. No, I want my bookmarks. Oh my goodness. Playlist randomizer. Stream music. That's so fucking loud. It's not even connected to the going. Oh my god, I'm so. But guys. World's worst Homestuck stream. You go to stupid volume mixer, put Firefox through music. Now we can hear. There it is! We made it, guys. Hi! Happy 413! Big day. It's a big day for us. One of my friends was in New York City today and saw a gathering of Homestuck cosplayers in the wild, observing the holiday. Because again, just like the song said, we're all in it for the fucking long haul. Okay, wait. I need to turn off the logo because it's really just, it's not the vibe, not the vibe. And then we need that. We're in it, boys. You never have audio. SMH. There. Yeah, like, who cares about Jane? Let's hope they finally kill her ass. There's probably an update today, huh? I should go look. BeyondCanon.com. There it is. James Roach made a post today. I'm not reading that right now, but I'll keep the tab open before I forget. Yeah, hi! Oh, I gotta get into the mindset because we're up to Act 4. A lot of characters to get into the brain juice for, the brain cage for. I should say hi to people. I didn't do that. Hi, Far, hi, Weaver, hi, Lucid. Lucid can't hear me, but hi. I feel so scatterbrained right now. But that's okay. Big Homestuck day. I'm not even wearing any Homestuck clothes. No! I'm a fool. Well, to be fair, I don't even have my Carcat hoodie because I don't fit it anymore. Oh my god, your elevator stuck. I love that song. That's a banger. Anyway, everyone go watch Crimson Ruse's stream from today because it's really good. And he'll teach you how to make a fan troll. I'm gonna send the link in the Discord, link in the description, after stream. It's gonna be homework for all the non-Homestucks that don't know anything. I want you to come back with your fan trolls, or your band. Oh god. You're like actually stuck in an elevator? That's so sad. We'll keep you company, don't worry. We got you, homie. I'll keep you occupied with a nice story. Wow. Oh my, hold on. It's fucking hot in my room. I'm taking off my hoodie. I'm wearing a hoodie, but it's really uncomfortable. Because it's been cold outside. We've had the heat on. Now it's not as cold outside anymore. Now it's just cold. I mean hot, but whatever. I give up. I'm toasty. That's better. Okay. Hi again. Anyway, Act 4. We started it a little bit last week. Oh god, it like just happened? Bad luck. Unlucky. But yeah, Act 4. Act 4. This isn't the page that we left off on. Technically, this is the next page, but the last page is an animation, which, you know what? We can just let that play. I muted it, though. This is really loud. So it looks like we kind of just got to Rose's planet, huh? The land of light and rain. Wow. There it is. Getting introduced and everything. That's crazy. Gorgina. I'm just watching now. I'm mesmerized by the colors. Very pastel. Do, 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 do. I don't know. Maybe I'll try to get the fucking Homestuck Minecraft mod to work. It's gonna be a pain, and it'll be a while in the future. But like, it would be kind of fun though. Like, it would be fun, though. Just think. Homestuck, but real. Oh, trust me, she fucking hates it. Ooh, the music is swelling at the same time as the big pan out. That's fitting. Look at her. Reverse oil slick. Gorgina. Yeah, we're moving along in the plot, guys. We're getting actual gameplay, in-game gameplay. We're getting the macro elements. We are no longer in micro, we are in macro. We're getting aliens. We're getting gameplay. We're getting alternate universes. We're getting timelines. We're getting superpowers, okay? We're getting emotional manipulation. We're getting in-comic, in-game gameplay. Real, not fake, not clickbait. Anyway, AR, cautiously drink tab. You get it, buddy. Ugh, too warm. Need to find something to chill this down with. Something to heat up your delicious gravy would be nice, too. Retrieve mysterious artifacts from ruins. So now we're back with these guys who were just kind of fucking around on a post-apocalyptic Earth billion gajillion years in the future after it got barraged by meteors. Troll cops! Good song. You excuse yourself for a moment and retrieve a few of your personal belongings. They should really impress your visitors. That musty old toy on the floor ought to make a nice peace offering for the feisty tall one, too. You're quite certain that ladies like squishy, useless things like that. Introduce new friends to John, WV. The yellow bandaged fellow seems to have slogged off somewhere, but the tall mail carrier with the lovely white complexion will probably get a kick out of your big computer with the weird boy on it. You sure inside. That's me. This is me every day. Guys, come look at my computer with the weird boy on it. Wait. I have to ping my mod. She was supposed to be here as my fellow Homestuck. Cat, are you coming? Oh. It's someone's birthday for her. She might not come. Damn. Tragic. Who clipped me? Which clip is that? I'm scared to know. You know what? Don't tell me. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. Unless it's me talking about the weird boy on my computer. Guys, am I the weird boy in your computer? Wait, hold on. I'm having a breakdown. Yeah, she's busy. I'm honored to be the weird boy. Quote, unquote. The hole blown into the station by the caution guy's rocket leads into the third room, which had been locked. Unsurprisingly, there is another sort of gizmo in here, and you have no idea what it does. The station is very low on power, so you don't think you'll be able to find out. In you go. The boy! The little boy! You unlock the third room from the inside and go to the computer room. There he is, the funny boy you were talking about. His name is John. You encourage your alabaster friend to say hi to him using the human keypad and communication system. But instead she takes note of your nice chalk drawings and pays you a compliment. You are somewhat mystified by the fact she is more impressed by your silly drawings than your amazing technology. Maybe simple things are the key to the heart of a lady. You do not know, because you do not know anything about ladies, really. They are a riddle draped in a mystery wrapped in post-apocalyptic shroudwear. MF mental breakdown. Bro, the stump. The fucking stump is calling me. This isn't a Homestuck song. Skip. Serenity. Yay! Oh, I forgot I did that. Thank you. Oh my god. I love Homestuck archive mods. It automatically translates her Morse code. You're not 5 hours late. Hi, Barfman! I know that you gave up trying to work on the server, but I did name another fish after you. Barfman the Fifth lives in a pond outside of one of my cottages. Okay, you're there in honor and in spirit. I'll send a screenshot of him at some point. Yeah, but not much. Didn't you say you gave up? Because you died. I don't know. A lot of you guys do the same thing on the server where you give up real fast. The fucking stump, bro. That was you. Okay. Jesus Christ. I spent the whole time just wondering who that was. I need you to know that, but I wasn't gonna ask. I was like trying to piece it together. I was like, just from the way you're acting, I know you're not like a stranger, but who the fuck are you? It's okay, King. We made it there in the end. This is why I need to make sure all of my handlers are the same. It gets confusing. I think I have to pay for Minecraft if I want to change it again. Ugh. Gross. For like 25 minutes. Now you're stuck with me. Yeah, now I have more resources to spare too. Because before I was kind of struggling to get by on my own, you know? But I have finally raided dungeons. And gotten good gear. So I can give you guys my old placeholder gear. This also isn't Homestuck music. Even though it's banger. There we go. Yeah. Anyway. Come visit the little pine island and I can give you some scraps. Some food. I got burgers. I have hamburgers. Minecraft. It's true. But also, did you at least put it on purpose, FR, or was that also an accident? Oh, thank you, Weaver, for the gifted! How come Lucid always gets it? Lucid's a lucky bastard. I think we figured out that his aspect will be light. Vriska, Thief of Light? Vriska? Aw, thanks, Weaver. Stop. It was an accident. How did... I've been thinking about this. I've been pondering. So, surely, at least you guys must have died and then did the, like, auto transfer for the inventory items from the corpse to your alive body. And then that did it, I guess. Because I pulled the coward move of, like, immediately ducking into a hole, reading up on everything, and then immediately taking that ring and putting it in a chest where it has not left. It is still in that chest. It's not even an easily accessible chest. It's a chest hiding underneath, like, a countertop. Yeah, yeah. She made it! Hi, Cat! I did a cover of Stuck This Way at the start. You should go back and listen to it after. Also, go watch Crimson Ruse's VOD that I sent in the other server. But later, first stay here and hang out with me. Yeah, I can imagine that it's a semi-fun challenge. I realized why I kept dying to lightning. The charm that I had put on, I don't think it's a charm. I never remember the name of the little accessories, but one of the little accessories gave me fucking lightning vulnerability. That's why every time I got struck by lightning, I was insta-killed. Bastards. Fucking banger song, I love this one. At the price of oblivion. Oh my goodness. I might put it on eventually, but I was like, I'm not doing this until I have a setup because I'm not good enough at the video game, okay? I know myself. Wait for elevator. Sadly, you literally have no choice. Even worse, now the door is making a noise and the smoke alarm is going off. You think one of the belts have slipped. Oh no! Well, just don't rock the boat, okay? Goodness gracious. This is activating a fear within me. Every time I'm in an elevator, I brace for the worst. Hell yeah. I've never been one for the Aether. I don't know. I'd have an exceptionally easy time of it, I think. What with my wings, but I don't know, you just don't want to. Know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. You know, this song is making me want to... I'm reading so that we could get to Cascade. Okay? I mean, it won't be soon, but, like, I want to get to Cascade soon-er. Because, like, imagine the hype. You're in Lucid's shoes, Cat. That's okay. Tell him I said happy birthday! Everybody say happy birthday. Hold on. Don't look at the setting. Wait, no. What the fuck is that? A jar file. A how to run, that's from what I was doing the mod stuff. There we go. It's not Kat's birthday. No. She is at a birthday party, though. Oh my god, hiya, bro! Welcome, welcome, welcome. You're gonna take the ad like a champ, Cat, okay? Anyway, I'm fucking powering through. We're gonna keep going because Homestuck Day, Homestuck reading, Homestuck on Homestuck upon Homestuck. Okay. You decide to give her the chalk. She is grateful for the colorful present and thinks it looks like fun. I read that like someone who's never heard a spoken word in her life. Suddenly, a powerful aroma hits your non-existent nostrils. Someone's cooking something delicious, and it demands investigation. You stop and examine the kind mayor's device. It's quite similar to the one in your station, before the unfortunate accident. The one with the familiar-looking girl on it. Perhaps this one is best left alone. Still, there is something familiar about the boy on this monitor, too. I'm told your name is John. Is that correct? Yep, that's right. It is nice to meet you, John. John isn't directly cognizant of your greeting, but I'm sure he would feel likewise. Okay, John, let's explore this place. Oh, I guess if I clicked on John a little more, I would have gotten this during the game. This isn't Homestuck music either! Most of it's Homestuck music, but there's the occasional other video games in there. Give me some wood. Okay, have at it. If you're at a loss, click the controller button up there. Oh, this is just some little extra bits. This may or may not mean anything to you, depending on your current perspective. This is great. Something is in there. Take a look. You got the mini tablet. There's nothing inside. Should we put something in? Welcome back from work. Hope your shift went well and it wasn't too excruciating. You drop in one of your precious shoes. You hate to see it go, but you have to follow the custom and give it what the tablet asks for. This one's empty. Perhaps a delivery is in order. It was a bit. Same with this one, you guess. At least this hat didn't technically belong to your dad. You made it yourself. Introduce yourself to the local amphibious fauna. I'm a secret wizard. Behold my robes! Behold robes? Yes? No? Yes. You wonder what the hell a secret wizard is. You don't think you'll ask him for your bedsheet back. Hooray! This one contains a prize. You got an uncarved mini tablet. Open it! You got a chisel. How exciting. A parcel for you. Retrieve it. You got a chunk of amber. Why am I repeating myself? Converse. I have renamed myself Crumple Hat. I have dishonored my ancestors beyond comprehension with this frivolous accessory. A good place to keep lookout. Nana, are you there? Did I do this? I mean, I know a lot of this I read in the walk around, but it's just covering all the bases of plot relevant stuff in case you didn't. I guess I'll just read it again, why not? Nana, are you there? Yes. Fucking Nana voice. I just saw my house from below. What gives? Why did the gate take me down here? All the gates do, John. To ascend each time, you must first descend. Huh. Alright. So I guess I scramble around down here until what? Until you find the next gate. It is hidden somewhere in the land. Okay, so I get to that gate and go in. Then what? Where does it take me? Further up, maybe? But I haven't even built that high yet. You got homework to do? Oh. Tragic. Good luck doing 2 + 2. I did my time. Where was I? So you see why you had to build in the first place, John? You must have a little faith in your dear old Nana. Yeah, well, I do, Nana, but I'm still not really getting it. Does the next gate down here take me back up to the house or something? And please don't say hoo hoo hoo. Hoo hoo. Seer, can you hear me? Apparently she can, though usually she goes by Rose. Have a look around, Rose. You know, maybe for the exiles we can do the echo. This isn't Homestuck music either! Have a look around, Rose. Scramble. You have much to discover. John, go over the river and through the woods. Fucking sick. Drop the toilet and... Oh my goodness! bro. You just stop. Congrats, Spike. You did it. You did it. You did it. My god, big day for Homestuck holiday. Half the damn chat's got a memby now. Congrats. Enjoy your emotes and your fancy little emblem. Right after that, you've got an ad. That's crazy. How it's not even like the Twitch thing where you don't get ads after you get a memby. That's wild. Let me know if it's too much because YouTube changed it, and it's just kind of doing its own thing. And I can turn it back down to just like once every half hour if it's too frequent. It's saying that it's trying to do it in like lulls, but how the fuck would it know that for a live stream? I don't know. Oh my gosh! Welcome to the eclipse! Thank you, hi! Now everyone is sub! Rip FR, rip FR. Yes, yes, enjoy emote, enjoy emote. Making sure I didn't miss anything. Apes together strong. Bro, that sucks. Zuko voice, that's rough, buddy. That's a setting on YouTube? Oh my god, I didn't even know that. I don't know, nothing. Anyway, Homestuck, this is us, guys. Morse code. Staring. Well, after this, I might have more emote slots. Hold on. Give me a second. Can I add? Wait. Yartsing noise. Where would that even be? Oh goodness. No. Earn? Membies? I don't know if I can edit it live either. I'll do it after. I'm not wasting time live just staring at menus. We'll get there. Oh, no. I was gonna add extra emotes because when you have a certain, I think if you have 5 members, you get more emote slots. That's what I was doing. It wasn't. I know I can't change other people's settings. Yeah. My ramblings weren't clear. Don't worry. But I'll do that after stream. And I guess I really should hop on making more emotes then, huh? Spam more! Get the chat rate up! We love interaction! Jade dropped the toilet in Dave's room! Show off, yeah, model the emotes. Perfect. Yeah, because I only have 5 right now. I'm with you, Amber. I do the same thing. I'm constantly buying people dinners and stuff. So I'm just like, wow, I have a little bit of disposable income? Let's get ramen! Making big moves. Nose blowing ASMR. My allergies are going fucking wacko mode because all the trees are blooming now. Speaking of, let me take my allergy medicine. Pill noises. Ooh. It's not drugs. It's just an allergy medicine. Yeah. Doing little bits of gift giving. I appreciate it. Blushy. Blush emoji. Yes, blackmailing guilt tripping is a very good side effect of giving gifts. Emotional manipulation is the ulterior motive. Oh god, okay, hi Dave. This is the worst shitting thing I've ever seen. This thing that just happened. Hi Dave! Jesus. And the worst thing is, all that juice I drank, man. I mean, you just had to figure all that juice was gonna come back to haunt me. Like Frankenstein's innocent fucking ghost. It's like Chekhov's juice. What? Let me be perfectly clear. What I'm trying to say is that it's like fucking Christmas up in my bladder here, and where do I find my toilet? Oh, look! Here it is, amputated, in my room, gagged with a towel like a fucking prison hostage. And now the Cruxploder is counting down and, 4 hours? Guess that's not bad.
4 hours until what?
What? Oh god, are you asleep? Poor girl. But my quote-unquote allergy medication. Ooh. Guys, you ready for Zyrtec ASMR? Ooh. Ooh. I mean, technically I do have a nasal steroid here too, but I forgot to take it earlier, so I can't take it now. It's too late. Sad. My nose doesn't work. You got gifted a membership, Lucid. Say thank you. Say, well, you can't hear me. I can't even order him to tell Weaver thank you. Somebody else order him to tell Weaver thank you. While I dink my order. You're welcome. And that's where the emotional manipulation comes into play. Time is a circle. I'm not look, I already know. Also, breath. It's my aspect. Which of breath? Now kneel. Prostrate.
I think I might be.
Okay. Let's just not panic here.
I'm not panicking. I feel fine.
Let's just try to play it cool and not break all my shit. Also, don't put anything weird in the seizure kernel. I'm gonna find somewhere to pee. Don't watch me, okay? Like, I know you dream about me enough already. Let's keep some shit left to the imagination, okay?
Oh, look. Okay, jeez.
Last thing I need is for your weird brain webcam to be snapping shots of my dong. Your grandpa was a sick fuck. Why would he build a voyeur bot for a little girl? Fuck.
Ugh, stop being a huge baby and go pee.
They have arrived to rescue you. Okay, so she's not a robot. This is her dream bot. So she dreams on one of those moons that I mentioned before. She's a prospect dreamer. So when she goes to sleep, she has a separate self that wakes up inside of the game. And this robot that her grandpa made her is connected to that dream self. So she could still do things on Earth while active in the game. I'm doing my best to explain these topics. It's a lot going on. It's a dream avatar, basically. This is the druggy girl? The huh? The who? Pardon? Excusez-moi? Used, now empty juice bottle SP receptacle. What if everyone's a robot? So real. You begin to hatch a brilliant plan. Once you're done, You'll capture log the bottle and send the code to Egbert and tell him it's something really important. Then he'll make it and be like,
Oh man, yes, apple juice. I'm so thirsty.
bleh. But he will not be drinking delicious juice. Oh no. He will be choking down a world of hot piss, and it will serve him right for liking all those dumbass movies. Unironically, Dave, this is not how you flirt. You're free, let's go! It could not contain you. But that all sounds like a big waste of time, so you just go in the shower. Kick the puppet out of the shower! Big yawn.
Oh no, Dave.
What?
Hmm?
What is it?
Dave, this poor bird.
What bird?
The one with the sword through it.
Oh, I wouldn't know anything about that.
But isn't this your sword?
That could be anyone's sword.
Hmm.
What does it look like? Is it a cheap piece of shit? 'Cause I only bother with the high-quality blades forged by stoic Asian masters. Hell's a rude kinds of expensive.
All I know is it's sharp and it's through a bird and it's a sword. End of story. I'm gonna help the poor bird.
Wait, what do you mean? Damn it, hold on a minute. Jade, retrieve Dave's copy of Spurb and the Impaled Crow. Jade, put something weird in the seizure kernel. Immediately. Birdsong? Heyo? Wow. Awesome! So now I guess instead of having a wise or helpful spirit guide sprite thing, I'm stuck with this brainless, feathery asshole.
What do you mean? I just brought the cute birdie back to life. Isn't he great?
We need to wake you up. You're very not logical like this. Kinda dumb, really.
Gosh, I'm so sorry. I was tired.
Yeah, but come on, you sleep like 20 hours a day.
Well, you're out of luck. I'll wake up when I'm good and ready.
Where are you sitting? You on your bed?
Yeah, why?
What side?
The right side? Why?
Okay, here's what I want you to do. Just humor me. Raise your left hand. This isn't Homestuck music! This is too violent. We're doing Serenade. Sorry, Crystal Methicans. I'm free as a bird now. Raise your left hand.
Okay.
Now, just kind of swat the air to your left. Robo slap. AR. Use gunpowder and empty crates to make a campfire. Oh my god. Ooh. Ooh. Win over the fine carapace in gray. Drama. Oh my god. You are vaguely reminded of something. It's hard to remember. It was so many years ago. So many years ago, entrenched in the temporally oblique. What have we here? An illegally parked vehicle? You sure hope this guy's got a swollen pork hollow. He just landed himself in Citation City. Surround the scene with caution tape. This looks much more orderly. Public safety has been assured. Your sworn duty as an authority regulator has been upheld. AR, write the owner of this vehicle a ticket. For 10,000 boonies. Hello, what have we here? You discover a couple of unauthorized parcels in the cabin of the vehicle. You confiscate them immediately. You are a simple parcel mistress on one of your routes. Today is another day of uneventful but highly satisfying deliveries. You stop in your tracks. It is a dangerous agent from the enemy kingdom. Perhaps you should avoid him. But you notice he's holding 2 parcels. You recognize one of them. You spent a long time looking for it. It looks like you're going to need to get that package from him somehow. John, activate Ghost Gloves. Bonk, 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 bonk. Sons of bitches are harder to kill than you thought they'd be.
Oh my god. He's really in there, huh? Ambro! Thank you! Oh my gosh. Please don't give me all of your money, though, okay? I feel so bad. I appreciate it. But, like, within your means, okay? Meanwhile, John is just getting fucking... and not in the fun way. Oh, muzzle. Blam! Huh. Sniper. Blam! The Gyclops absconds. Gyclops? Probably giant, so Gyclops. Hello, Grandpa. Mysteriously alive, Grandpa. You could have sworn that strange man was holding your copy of Colonel Sassacre's. WVPM and AR Stargaze.
Lady.
It is a clear and peaceful night. A delicious meal has been shared with a few friends. The glow of the ammunition fire gradually subsides. I can read, I swear. All is well. But you can't shake the feeling that there's something familiar about all this. There's something you are forgetting. Way to go, Gramps. 1.39. Wow. Wow. Inflation. Of course, now you remember. You must deliver a message to John right away. Scramble. Scamper. Women. PM. Retrieve package. You conclude you have no choice. You will march right up to him and ask politely for the package. Wait a minute. What is this? Ugh, crappy. Sorry, John. It's a carved mini tablet. The carving is not especially clear, to say the least, but your wealth of delivery experience allows you to decipher it immediately. This is the other parcel that the agent is holding. It appears you will need to acquire both from him now. It is your sworn duty. Let me check my banking app. Oh God, please. I don't think I can do refunds, so please be careful when you do this. I'm sweating. Yes, I know. I gotta get the emotes in there. I'm gonna figure it out after stream, because I don't want to be fiddling with settings while I'm, you know, entertaining or whatever. However this goes. What am I doing? What do I do? Who am I? Sobbing, crying, looking in my wallet, screaming, throwing up. Carving is not especially. Oh, I already fucking read that. Sworn duty. Ready sword. You do not have a sword. You're quite sure it would never occur to you to carry a sword or resort to violence under any circumstance. You will have to take a more diplomatic route. Still in the green. All right, well that's good, but also nervous that was even up for debate. Not great. Not great. Doff your hat to the attractive female. Milady. You doff so furiously that you are in danger of starting a hat fire. Probably not the best idea around all this oil, especially without any sort of flame suppressant handy. Retrieve both parcels. He cannot give them to you. They are illegal contraband, and if you wish to petition for their release, you must consult with his superiors. You show him the carved mini tablet. As he can plainly see, you have signed authorization to deliver one of the parcels. He gives you the envelope, but retains the package. Wow, wow. The big bucks. God, I wish I could pay around on that. Why must I live somewhere expensive? Tragic. He gives you the envelope, etc. You quickly drop the envelope into an empty Pixis? We're going with Pixis. It's out of your hands now. The breeze will know where to take it. Yes, it was the Barbasol. I remembered that. I already knew. Why is this stuff so flammable? I guess I could have done that. The whole point is to show the non-Homestucks here are Homestuck, because I already know. I've read this thing so many times. I will click the links from now on, unless I know it's like copyrighted stuff. You follow the agent. You must not lose track of that parcel. John, chase the man. You want your book. You got some questions for that guy, whoever he is. But the village is still burning. You've got to help these salamanders put out this fire. Save the lizards! Here we go. Okay, you just said they were salamanders. Anyway, thank goodness for your barbasol bomb. The cooling lather should work its magic in no time. Boom! Oh god, how can shaving cream be so flammable? Dude, I don't know. I wouldn't know. New York, bada bing, bada boom. I can't afford an apartment. Stay away. Classic. But hey, at least I got a job. That's what counts. Okay? It's something. At least I'm not unemployed. We're not doomers in this house, okay? We look on the bright side, silver linings and all that, okay? I got benefits. I'm in a union now. Let's go. Moving up in the world. Meanwhile, John burning to the ground. The wind! A big gust of wind conveniently comes along and blows out all the fire. How convenient. It is really convenient. Am I able to donate? I mean, you should, but don't feel like you got it, cat. Just buy me dinner. Come get ramen with me one day. Unless you're buying a sub, because in that case you're helping a chatter. Gifting a sub, getting it for yourself, you know, the clout. Weaver still got the most clout. Look at it, it's so rainbow. The little emblem, wow. I gotta update those. I want to add more. I got a little work to do. This isn't Homestuck music. We need Roxy's theme, come on now. The townspeople rejoice and are more than willing to give you all the credit. You suspect that it's probably because they're not all that smart. John, the uncarved tablet you retrieved. Oh, this is the parcel lady. Do you still have it? Why, yes, it appears you do. Great. I would like you to carve something on it. You seem amenable to this request. It's a little wobbly up on top of all these dancing lizards, though. Not that it matters, because you suck at drawing anyway. Rose, find your sprite. Oh, that was Rose. Find your sprite. Your deceased pet. Oh God. Oh God. This is a hard font to read. You wished to speak with him, did you not? Jasper's sprite is nowhere to be found. He always was a little cagey, even when he was alive. Is it not why you are here? Wait, do I even have money? Real. Who did I... Oh! We figured out how to get the ring off, by the way, Ambro. So next time you're on the server and I'm around, or the other way around, you know, just together, I put you in creative mode for 2 seconds and you could just, like, take it off and get rid of it. And then take you out again. Oh god, my throat. Ugh. Ugh, allergies making it hard. Someone is pestering you. But you are oblivious to the message because your laptop is buried under 3 inches of fucking yarn. There are footprints in the white sand. Follow them. It looks like they lead back to the mausoleum. Examine your pet's tomb. The mausoleum was destroyed by the explosion. The secret passage remains. You have no idea where it leads, but it isn't the lab anymore. Enter. Ooh, flash warning, I guess. It seems someone has recently untied a boat. A mother will do whatever is best for her children. Oh my goodness! I will not dance for the... Stop. Does a little jig. I'm doing a jig for you. We'll do a jig you cannot see for $5. Have buddy. Thank you for buddy. Ender crystals? What do you mean ender crystals? Yeah, honestly. She can't even hear me. It's okay. I'll do the jig for her later. Wait. I'll do a backflip. Wait, hold on. Wait. Okay, wait, hold on. Whoa! Yo, let's go! I'm doing a jig. There we go. I did it. I got skills, bro. Pure skill. WV become mayor of Exile Town. You build a bigger and better town to preside over. All expatriates are welcome, no matter what happened in the past, regardless of professional persuasion or metallurgical affliction. Oh, affiliation. Sorry. You cut the town's ribbon with an official judicial bayonet, which is stuck inside a grenade, but you're kind of nervous about removing it. This should catch the eye of the tall, nice lady. The grumpy yellow guy thinks this is dumb. Give you a stack of Why would you even need respawn anchors? Why would you need that many respawn anchors? Oh, to nuke the server. Literally, you cannot get that from me. Don't even bother. Such a fucking banger. I was crying because Homestuck was over, but how can you cry when this much of a banger is happening during the credits? He thinks this is dumb because any town without a proper militia is as good as conquered. As such, he prepares one begrudgingly. It's a dirty job, but someone must be charged with the defense of the innocent. Fondly regard Desert Night. Disappointment. Sorry, King. The stars twinkle over the freshly christened, wow, Palm Sunday, Exile Town. It's a beautiful evening and the future is so full of promise. You can't imagine what could possibly— oh my god, a huge eggy looking thing just appeared in the sky. Egg! Jade, give Dave punch card of an eggy looking figgin. Like, I don't even know what that stands for, I always see it. Okay, you do that, and then he makes a totem with it, and then some other stuff happens, and then egg. Egg. Pester Jade. Oh man, awesome. It's awesome where you put that, man. I was worried we were on the verge of getting some shit done.
Duh, Dave, I was going to build some stairs up there.
Well, where are they? You say there'll be stairs, and yet I see no stairs.
Gosh, I don't know. I guess I didn't find the time to make them because I keep getting punched in the face by robots.
Sorry. Am I supposed to break that thing, or patch it, or what?
I don't know.
Also, what happened to all my shit? Stuff scattered all over the roof. Did you, like, put it somewhere?
No.
I mean, not that I care. It was a lot of mostly useless garbage.
What was it doing up here?
I was gonna use it to fight my bro with, but I guess I forgot in the heat of battle. Also, he's just too fast. Dave, make the world's largest omelet.
Ah!
No, looks like that dumb idea is not gonna happen. A brainless, feathery asshole swoops down and carries the egg away. Okay, so the egg is now in a nest made of shitty swords and soft puppet ass. Please advise.
I think your sprite wants to hatch it. Aw.
You think that'll take more than 4 hours?
I don't know. It looks like it's pretty warm where you are.
It's hot as the sizzle side of the steak.
Maybe not too long then? I guess we'll find out.
Maybe I should try to get it back and put it in the microwave.
Ow.
Dumps it off the end. No. Do not put the egg in the microwave. Jade, deploy punch Designix. You can't. You'll need some shale for that. Check unknown objects.
Okay, some of these things we can't deploy. Oh, we can deploy, but some things we don't have nearly enough grist for.
Oh, you mean the jumper block thing?
No, we've got enough for that, but it's still pretty expensive.
Wait, what? That thing costs 1,000 for me.
Yeah, me too. And we have 2,000 to work with. Well, okay, 1998.
What? Man, I only got 200 to splash around with in Rose's Rainbow World. What the fuck?
Oh, how much did Rose start with when she was playing with John?
Hang on, I'll ask. She says 20.
Well, I guess we keep getting more with each server-client connection.
Yeah, so I guess you could buy everything now.
Nope. I can't buy the holopad thingy in the IntelliBeam laser station.
Okay, now I know you're making this shit up.
No, they're right there. They just cost a fortune.
Well, all I got here is the Designix, which I can't deploy because I don't have any purples, and the expensive as hell jumper thing, and the cheap shunts, which I assume do dick all without the jumpers to put them on. Also this CD, which is 100, but I didn't drop because it seemed like a stiff allocation of resources for now.
Yeah, I've got that too. I'll deploy it.
That was kind of like a voice crack. But like not really. Just a weird read. No, I'm yawning. Oh god! Reading does this to me. So with each new connection in our player chain, I guess new weird deployables are introduced?
Yeah, I think that's how it works. When John connects with me, he'll probably get some new cool things too.
Hey, we're learning stuff. Deploy green and white compact disc. What should I do with these beta copies? I don't really need them anymore.
I guess just hang on to them for a while, and then later do whatever you're naturally compelled to do with them.
Well, that's a weird answer, but okay. You take the beta and the CD. Deploy circuit board looking thingy. It was obviously labeled as the jumper block extension. It appears to be deployable only as an extension to the alchemitter. Looks like you're gonna have to move it.
Damn, it looks so nice up there.
You expend another relatively affordable 100 build grist to relocate it. You then pay the steep fee of 1,000 build grist to deploy the jumper block extension. Attempt to deploy capsulog disk drive. Again, the name of the thing is right there in plain sight. You deploy the punch card shunt for peanuts. Looks like the capsulog card is supposed to fit in the slot. Insert card with the CD on the slot. You put the card in the slot and stick the shunt on the jumper pins. Nothing happens. You might need to stick a punch card in there, probably allowing the holes in the card to affect the flow of the current through the circuits. And to punch cards, you'll need to get a Designix somehow. Insert disk into computer. Eyeball emoji, eyeball emoji. Install software. Gristtor.exe. GristTorrent is now running. Illegally pirate some of John's shale. You start leeching off of John's shale at a pace of 4 grist per second. Not the fastest download rate, but then again, you don't need a whole lot. In 1 second, you've already collected enough for a punch Designix. TF2. Next week. Sure. It was Homestuck Day, okay? I couldn't not do Homestucks, okay? Pirating! Vriska's grinning. Download a bunch of grist from John. He's got plenty. You set the application to leech off of John's build grist because he's obviously got too much for his own good. It cuts the download rate in half, though. You guide the heir. Consult with him.
Rose, are you there? I went through the gate. Nana said you might be here too. Are you in kind of this spooky, glowy place with oily rivers and stuff? Let me know, okay?
I guess one could use those words to describe it, if armed with the predilection for the inapt.
Oh, blah, blah, blah. Okay, what words would you use, Miss Wordy Pants McSmarty Blah?
eerily iridescent? I certainly don't see any oily rivers. There is an ocean, though.
I haven't found an ocean yet, but I don't know. The place is really big.
No, you got work next week. Okay. Or does that mean you don't have work next week, girl? Oh my god. Oh my god. Clarity. Where was I?
It's like a whole planet down here. Oh man, which reminds me, I just got hounded by a troll.
No, you don't have work next week. Okay, so next week's good. Okay. I'll try to figure it out before we get there. But I might be working that Sunday because it's Easter. So we'll have to find out. We'll figure it out. It might have to be a different day, but like, we'll get there. Lost my place again. Okay, hounded by a troll. Yes, one of them is bugging me now. I thought it was odd timing.
Yeah, well, they say they want to be friends. Also, they're playing Spurp, but like...
No, I keep getting interrupted.
Not like the same session as ours or something. Oh, also they're moving backwards in time, which sounds like bullshit, but whatever.
Color my curiosity piqued, I guess.
Yeah, I guess answer him if you want, or not. But anyway, it's great you made it here alive and stuff. So Dave came through?
Eventually. Pardon the envy I'm about to vent in your direction.
For what?
For finding yourself at the mercy of a rational orchestrator.
Oh. Yeah, I'd feel kind of weird if Dave was watching me too.
What, you don't feel weird when I watch you?
Rose, I feel weird when you're just talking to me. When you're watching me, it's just like the weird frosting on the big weirdo cake.
Well, I can't see you now, for what it's worth.
I'm free! Okay, I'm gonna go over to this river and through these woods. You talk to your troll, I guess. We'll compare notes later.
Okay. Bye, John. Who is bothering you? Oh, God. FR, where are you? FR, honey. It's your girl. I mean, that's the girl. I don't even know what that is. Oh, God. No. You get nothing. My steam is my castle. Okay? Be gone. God, am I gonna commit? My dad's trying to sleep. But it is the first real Terepi appearance. Should I commit to my shitty Terezi voice? It's not even a good Terezi voice either. That's the sad part. That's the really sad part. Gallows Calibrator began trolling Tentacle Therapist. Alright. It's so embarrassing. No. Oh, God, okay. I got... Shut up, FR. No, especially now that I know that you're right here, looking at me. Oh, God. I'm sorry, Terezi. I'm not about to do you justice. Oh, God. Okay, I'm gonna do you so dirty.
Hey, Lalande, stop crying in your mom's beverage. She hates you and has left you forever.
Now I'm confused. On the surface, this appears to be another contrivance from a troll desperate to offend, but John said you wanted to be friends. And if you knew me, I suppose your remark could be construed as a ploy to elicit agreement, and soon rapport. Not that it would actually work. It's an okay one. It's just a lot. It's a lot. We'll see how long I can keep this going for. I don't know how long they're gonna talk.
God, you really do talk too much.
If she's not yelling, I tend to lean into Vriska again. No, the Skirt Sisters are kind of similar, but not that similar. So which is it?
Oh, your text smells good. Is that lavender?
You smell words.
You don't?
Right, aliens. I forgot.
Yes, it's so easy to forget, given our rapport and how much we really have in common. I forget that you humans actually communicate with speech instead of releasing clouds of fragrant gases and smelling each other's sentences.
Gross.
So gullible. You'll believe anything I tell you. Of course we talk, dummy.
still not sure if I'm being courted or trolled here.
I'm gonna go with the latter. I hate you all quite a lot, but I think the others will eventually realize that it'll be mutually beneficial for us to work together. And so they'll probably...
See, now I'm losing it. I'm losing it. It's like, I don't want to be loud. I don't want to blow up my voice. If it were earlier in the day, I could. Eventually I'll stream earlier. Both. I want to fuck with you and kiss you on the mouth. How about them apples?
And so they'll probably be all friendly like later on.
By later on, you mean now?
Yeah, that's probably what John was hearing. And maybe they'll even mean it and want to be friendly. But I intend to stay pissed at you forever, even if I seem helpful.
Well, then you're in luck, because you don't.
No, but I will be. The fact that I will be helpful is an immutable fact that I'm stating for the record. It does not mean friendship is what's taking place here.
This gives off I fart in your general direction. Real. John was told you were moving backward through time. Was he gullible to believe this? Or is it the fact that I'm asking just further indication of my own gullibility? Feel free to continue shifting the definition of the word to suit your convenience.
We haven't been talking to you for long, like a few minutes from my perspective. If there's some of us who decided to start talking to you at the end of your adventure right off the bat, instead of at the beginning like what's logical, then that's their stupid business. I'm staying linear, because weird time stuff gives me a headache. Oh, also it's pointless.
Alright, let's continue milking my human gullibility and say I believe you. You're the sensible one who's decided to communicate with us in linear lockstep with our timeline in order to help us out. How can you help me?
Well, you just entered your medium, right?
Yes.
Okay, does it seem like there's a subtle voice in your head urging you to do things?
Yes. It's not so subtle, actually.
Yes. For me too, it was more loud and clear than for the others. You see, we're meant to be best hate friends forever.
Oh, a beautiful soul grudge this cosmic was surely authored by the constellations.
They all thought I was crazy, but turned out
Oh, fuck. I lost where I was. Fucking leet speak.
we all were in our own ways. It helped us realize the particular destinies the game put together for us, in the vocabulary of, like, the hyper-flexible mythology it tailors to each player group.
Fucking, she's so dramatic. You mean, for instance, if a player were to learn she was a seer?
Yes, exactly. Seer of mind, page of breath, night of blood, maid of time, etc., etc., etc. 12 for us, but obviously 4 for you. Every session is different.
And this voice?
Oh yeah, it's an exile.
Exiled from what?
Took us forever to figure this out, because they aren't meant to be an obvious aspect of the game. They're on your dead planet, just like they're on ours, years after its reckoning.
God, I'm losing the voice because I can't yell. You gotta yell. Her and Carcat, you really gotta yell, or else they just don't sound like them.
Their role is to help you on your quest in some ways. The obvious way is by directly guiding your actions. But maybe the more important ways are these little things they do probably without even realizing it. Actions that complete loops in the timeline. Cogs in paradox space.
Paradox space?
Oh, hell. Listen, the universe will eat paradoxes for breakfast, and so will this game. Get used to it. By now you should realize this whole mess was a big self-fulfilling clusterfuck. A huge...
orgiastic?
Mobius double reach around.
I'm starting to see that. So the exiles are on Earth. Does that mean our goal is to get back there too? To resurrect it somehow?
No. See, ironically, they get to do that. After they're done helping you, that is. Your job is of greater consequence, to say the least. But part of their job is to rebuild life and civilization there. And if they're successful in thousands or millions of years, the technology is unearthed, and the planet is ripe for seeding all over again.
You never answered the question. Where were they exiled from?
From the 2 kingdoms in the Inciposphere.
Oh god. Expatriated?
Expatriated during the Reckoning. Former agents.
And what are agents?
I think this will be more constructive if I contact you again in a little while, when you know more. And I don't have to explain so much.
When?
In a couple of seconds. For me, but not for you, sucker.
You have audio? Let's go! Hi! Hey! Doofenshmirtz type of evil. Well, for the most part, but she's a little more potent than that, I think. Meanwhile, the past pulls a mean double reach around.
Hey, happy birthday, Jade. Hey, thank you, John.
No audio again. 2 seconds.
Oh, okay. I got your present in the mail just in time. Plus, I sent Rose's and Dave's, too. Why do your guys' birthdays gotta be all bunched together like that? You're running me ragged. I know, but it is nice of you to think of us all like that. I can't wait for you to see what I got you. I don't want to spoil it or anything, but hopefully it'll help you solve those problems you've been having lately. Mysterious wink. I'm sure it's great. I can't wait either. It might take a while to get here from there, but it'll be worth the wait.
I think we've read this already, but it's okay. We'll just keep going.
Oh man, I'm such an idiot. I forgot about how long it takes you to get stuff. Ah. John, that's okay, really. I'm sure it'll get to me exactly when it needs to, and it'll be a nice surprise when it does. Okay, well, I hope so. Hold on.
How does this have a coherent storyline? It does. It takes a while for it to click, and right now is meant to be very confusing because they've just entered the isekai, okay? We've just been thrown into the isekai, basically, and we gotta get on our feet. Okay. Anyway, hi Carcat! Oh my god, guys, Carcat's here. Guys, do I look okay? Oh my god, it's Carcat. Wait a goddamn minute, don't block me. I mean, not that blocking me would do anything, but just listen. It's been 1,500 pages though. Okay, well, to be fair, it doesn't help that it's very sporadic readings, and also I talk a bunch in between, and also you guys are probably half paying attention. Don't worry, eventually we'll get to the point where Kronk comes in and he says, oh yeah, it's all coming together.
What do you want?
I just have to deliver a message, and then I'll go. It's a message from you, so you probably ought to listen.
This is nonsense. Every time I believe something you say, you laugh at me and call me a gullible human. It's so childish.
Okay, fine, I admit it. I completely shit the bed here. I get that. And I can't promise I won't keep trolling you, because I will in weeks or months or whatever. I'll keep giving you a hard time. But see, that's not present me. It's past me. From like half an hour ago or so, when I was more hot and bothered about all this, okay?
I don't know what you're talking about at all. It's another prank.
Whatever, fine. Think it's a prank. As long as you remember this conversation. See, we're trying to talk to you in the future, and it's important, but you won't answer us. So we talk to you way in the future to ask how to get in touch with not-so-future you. Are you following?
No.
She said to talk to you now and tell you this. You know your robot?
You mean the robot that you think is stupid? The one you've mocked me for having on a number of occasions?
Yeah, well, I do still think that your robot is stupid, but that's besides the point. Later on, it'll blow up for some reason, and it doesn't matter why.
This is the worst prank you've ever pulled.
Quiet. Anyway, when it happens, you won't know what to do. The thing to do is contact us, and we'll tell you what to do.
Why should I do that?
Because that's what you told us to tell you to do. Whatever. Believe me, don't believe me, I did my job. I'm out of here.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I had to tell someone to go away. Oh god, the trolls again? Yup. They've been such a pain in the ass lately. Seems like there's so many. There are either like 50 of these jackasses, or it's the one guy with a lot of alt accounts. Okay, we read this before, so I'm not gonna fucking do it again. There he is! Hi, Gargles! Hi! Oh my god, he's getting head pats! He's getting head pats! Look at him! My favorite. He's my favorite. The Scrunkly. The Scrimblow. He's the little guy in my computer that I think about. Okay, well, he's my favorite, but he's not as much of a brainworm as a certain other character that will occasionally just start squirming in my mind. And for those who know, that would be one esteemed Dark Strider. Unfortunately. He squiggles around in there, rent-free. Yeah, man, it's a 69. Never mind the whole astrological symbol. It's just a 69. Nice. The package from your pen pal appears again.
You've been wondering when it was going to show up. It's been months since you last worked on it. Hopefully your friend has made the final modifications you require. You'll have to mail it soon so it reaches John in time. Oh, God. You don't have to be squiggly to be in your worm, but he is squiggly. He's squiggly and he's in there, and we won't get to see him until fucking Act 6, dude. And even then, they're gonna cuck us from seeing him for a lot of pages. Him and Roxy. I love Roxy. Anyway. Hee hee. Ugh. Haha. Hee 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 hee. Question mark. Lol. Hee 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 hee. Well, I guess you're not too bad at troll if this is all you do, just laughing. Hee hee hee. Ha ha ha. Hee hee. Ha 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 ha. Hee hee.
John, why would you laugh at a blind girl? You have no idea how much you disgust me. You're a total disgrace to the field of ectobiology. If we ever meet, I'm going to cut your throat and listen to you bleed while I smell you die.
Thanks. Very cool, Terezi. Look at him, he looks so mildly distressed. Just like an, oh, okay. You think it's time to change your chum handle. To what, though? Gotta be something they'll never suspect. What was that thing she said you were a disgrace to? Yeah, kind of a hard time reading shitty leet speak in spite of your awesome hacker cred. Terepi! 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 Familiar sight. Now all the non-Homestucks know what FR's icon is. Yes. And where John's new chum handle no longer adheres to genetic code. Seems like that could be a problem. Having code that isn't proper in the genetic sequence. It's me, Terepi Pipes. These are my friends, Divkit and Rose. We're gonna have, like, fan content day after this. Like, after we read the comic. We need to go watch the classic. PM, follow the agent. Yeah. And technically, again, this is for the people that have read it, they'd get it. Canyon. But the one who caused it, technically, was Karkat. Because he's the one who got them all trolling the humans. And hey, ain't that just a coinky dink? Seems about right. Now he can go hate himself a little more in the corner. It's okay, he'll get over it. Anyway, PM, follow the agent. You followed the authority regulator into enemy territory. It's a risky move, and this dark place makes you very uncomfortable. But it is impressive. Oh, it is imperative you press on and recover that parcel. You've brought along a parking citation. If confronted, you will say you were only here to deliver payment and leave. That's the thing! This one, there's so many layers. There's so many fucking layers, dude. You're always learning more, and there's so much world building, so you're always thinking about it. You're just constantly thinking about it. But yeah. I was literally just gonna shill for Crimson Ruse again. Guys, go watch Crimson Ruse's video from today. It's long, but he does a very good job trying to explain how trolls work. It'll be a good primer. I mean, technically, I guess, kind of spoilery, but he'll teach you a lot about how the game works, about how the trolls work, about how class specs work, and also he'll coach you through making your own troll sonas. So your homework is to go watch that. I'll send the link after stream, and make a troll sona, okay? What do you mean, who? FR, ain't no way you as a Homestuck have not at least heard of Crimson Ruse before. Yes, this is a college course now. That's the thing. I used to have a master's degree in Homestuck. It's faded a little bit, so I think I still probably have the equivalent of a bachelor's degree in Homestuck. It takes studying. People have written, like, essays and dissertations, like, dissecting it, okay? This shit it goes deep. It goes deep. There's a lot going on and a lot happening. Just figuring out my own class spect, Witch of Breath. I read essays. I made spreadsheets. Like, it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot, but it's so fun. It's like, you know how people enjoy figuring out which stupid Hogwarts house they go into or whatever? It's like that, but on crack. Crack cocaine and steroids at the same time, and also a little bit of heroin. It's just, what you gotta do is you gotta make a million little things for them to, like, latch onto. Serious space? Ooh, we got a space player. We need a time player. We just need a time player and we have a functioning session. God damn. Air of life, let's go. We got a support. We got a seer. We got a witch. Barf was time? Fuck yes! Guys, we got it. We can win. But also, I don't know if I trust Barfman to be the one in charge of all the time shenanigans. Does that man even know what a stable time loop is? He's gonna have to figure it out. Last time you checked, I guess. Was that let me check the Discord link in the description. There's a Homestuck chat, right? Did I not do that? Maybe, no, I did. There it is. I gotta scroll back. Damn it, I think they posted it in general. Tragic. Just memes. Bing, bing, bing. Bing, bing, bing. Anyway. We'll just have to hard carry. And then do a scratch if we got it. But you know what? We'll probably be fine. You have no idea where you're going, and you are too nervous to ask anyone. God, mood. I feel that. You take a turn somewhere and find an especially regal-looking red carpet. You wonder where it could possibly lead. Oh my god, hi Black Queen. Yes ma'am. Guys, do I look okay? Oh my god, hi Saf! Happy Homestuck Day! I'm trying to convince them all to go watch Ruse's stream about trolls and make a troll sona. I'm so fucking mad I didn't get to watch it live because I was too busy playing Minecraft. Yeah, the Genesis project! I've tested it out a couple times. It's a little clunky, kind of difficult to use, but I mean, hey, one day. I know, right, Black? Hi, guys, do I look okay? Is my hair good? Oh god, it's a mess. Look at me in the corner. Oh no. Oh no. Anyway, moving on. Yeah, I got that Pepe Sylvia vibe. That was this is, I cut this out of the thumbnail that I made for, the tier list of every Homestuck character me and Kat did that one time. So it literally was a Pepe Sylvia reference. Insane fucking red string pin board and all. The conspiracy board. Yeah, Ruse did a 4-hour stream talking about trolls, and he gave his chat homework to make fan trolls, and I'm doing the same. Everyone has required listening, the required audiobook of Ruse's stream. You have to go watch it, and then make a fan troll along with him. He coaches you through it, okay? He does a great job. Laurel Evies was in the chat for a bit, for those who know who that is. He is the Homestuck VTuber, unfortunately. I don't think I'm gonna be able to usurp him, guys. The only homework I care about. I started remaking the Amelia fan troll. Do y'all think Amelia would be a cerulean or a jade? Which vibes? Which vibes do you think she's got? I'm kind of stuck between those two. Maybe Jade. I don't know. Anyway, let's keep reading while we ponder. I mean, you can answer, but know that your answer won't have as much weight as the Homestuck's.
The Black Queen directs you to the office of the Archagent. He is in charge of most of the tedious paperwork around here. Rose, I must leave now. This is the last you will hear from me. Find your sprite. Realize your purpose.
You return to a more typical mindset. You suddenly feel empowered to make important decisions on your own without supervision, parental or otherwise. Sip martini thoughtfully. Such as this one. Just a tiny sip couldn't hurt. Blech. Yeah, I'm not a big martini guy. My brother loves martinis. I like olives, but I don't like alcohol olive. I just want regular olive. Yeah, Rose is so silly. She tries so hard to put on a serious facade, and then this shit happens. Bleh.
Fourth exile suddenly appear. A windswept questant suddenly appears.
PM. Command John to put the carved tablet into a Pixis. You follow the command telling you to command John to put the carved tablet in the Pixis and type, John, put the carved tablet into the Pixis. You successfully do that, and he successfully does that too. Everyone is friendly and cooperative. Egg! What the hell was that? It almost sounded like a huge egg appeared in the sky and landed, and then someone mysterious teleported out of it. Oh my god, yes please. Gimme fanart, gimme, I will eat it for breakfast, nom nom nom. Locate the Archagent. You find the agent's office, but he is nowhere to be found. You eye something on the desk there. Grab the box and run. If you act quickly enough, maybe you can just grab the package and get out of here before... can I help you? Mr. Noir tells you that the ticket had better be notarized and punched in triplicate and presented with the full $1 penalty plus processing fees, or you are wasting valuable time he could otherwise spend shirking his clerical duties. Too convoluted and the fourth wall breaks often? Well, now that you mention it, he's missing his fourth wall, the Archagent. Ticket? Oh, this thing. Look at that. You are holding a ticket. How'd that get in your hand? It belongs on the desk with the others. No, you were not here to pay a parking ticket. You explain to the frightening man that you're here to pick up that green parcel. Jack makes it clear he would rather stab something to death than process the avalanche of paperwork needed to release the confiscated freight. Also, any legit courier would have the pickup forms ready to go. In spite of how he's supposed to be dressed now, but isn't, he ain't nobody's fool. But perhaps an understanding can be reached. He gives you a hit list. Bring him the crowns. He'll give you the box. Jack, examine package. The parcel mistress departs with her mission of double agency. You wonder if she'll actually be so foolish as to attempt to uphold her end of the lopsided bargain. You make a policy of handing out a regisord and a hit list to just about everyone who enters your office, but you never think anyone's actually going to go through with it. You wish you could watch. She's a dead woman. You wonder why she's so desperate to acquire this package. What could be inside? Open it. Dave, punch some cards. The BGM is called Stride from Homestuck Volume 10. A remix of the Starting Soon song. Yeah, every version of Moonset is good. It's a Strider remix, baby. 100% Dave. 120% Dirk. No, it's mostly Dave. This is Dave vibes. Punch some cards. You've leached more than enough grist from John to afford a punch Design X, which for some reason Jade put in the hallway, making it kind of hard to walk through your apartment, but whatever. You also have plenty of grist for messing around with the alchemitter to manufacture some new gear if you want. But you'd like to figure out what the jumper block does first. Jade keeps dropping a weird assortment of objects for you to capture, log, and punch. You've given up trying to identify any rhyme or reason to the thought process behind it.
Have to leave? Okay.
Goodbye, I'll miss you. Crying. Put a punched card in a shunt. You put the punched blender card in a shunt just for the hell of it, and stick it on the jumper pins. The alchemitter is fitted with the blender upgrade. This upgrade doesn't seem all that useful. Looks like all it does is grind up your totems. Use a punched Game Bro magazine card.
Hi, Lucid!
They're dropping like flies, guys. This is so sad. The alchemitter is upgraded with a huge metal bust of this awesome bro. The device has been reduced to an utterly useless heap of shit. Time to yank out all the shunts and start over. Draw the punch Design X. Your inscrutable thought process leads you to draw the punch Design X on your scribble pad. Nice. The pad recognizes the drawing, but there is no Design X around, and even if there was, it would obviously be way too big to capture log. Instead, the ghost image of the Design X is captured, along with its captcha code on the back. I know if I had friends control the setup of my home, that's exactly what would happen. Yeah, real. I know I'd try to make it look pretty, but if I know... Oh god. They just start slapping shit. I don't trust them to play The Sims, okay? Send the code to Dave.
Dave, here, punch this code.
Code.
And then put it on the jumper shunty thing and see what it does.
Okay. Punch code and put it in the jumper shunty thing. So I guess this is just like a built-in Design X? Which is sort of cool, I guess, since I won't have to go downstairs and bang the hallway door into the thing and squeeze through every time I want to punch a card. Because of course you couldn't have just put it next to the alchemitter in the first place. But then I have to go downstairs anyway to make totems and get Cruxite and stuff, so really who cares?
Well, I think this is only one way to consolidate all the gizmo features. Hang on, let me get more codes.
I'd be the guy accidentally ripping out the toilet. There's always got to be at least one toilet getting fucking wrecked, okay? No one knows why. But you won't win the game unless at least one toilet dies. Draw the hollow pad. You don't have nearly enough grist to deploy the hollow pad, whatever it does, but maybe you can get it as a freebie upgrade to the alchemitter. Looks like it worked. You'll love your scribble pad. Upgrade alchemitter with hollow pad. The totem pedestal is converted into a holographic projector. It projects an image of the item the punch code represents. This seems useful for previewing an item a code will produce, without spending the grist on it. Oh, big yawn. You test it out with the blender card, but it still renders the alchemitter unusable, at least without further upgrades. Draw totem lathe. Moon sweater is a banger. You capture the lathe ghost image and apply the upgrade. Now the holopad projects a hologram of the totem that a punch card will create. This appears to turn the alchemitter into a one-stop shopping hub. You just punch a card, stick it in, and get your item. Nice. Draw the jumper block. You get the code for the jumper block extension to upgrade the alchemitter with, the jumper block extension? That's kind of a crappy drawing, but it seemed to work anyway. Upgrade. Bam. This is getting a little abstract, but it appears to economize on space. Now all you have to do is stick a card in the slot to apply an upgrade. Don't have to bother with the shunts anymore. Draw the IntelliBeam laser station. This thing looks kind of complicated. Ah, damn it! A Gundam! Capture log enlarger. You grab the enlarger from your dismantled photography lab. Upgrade. You apply the enlarger upgrade. Draw air conditioner on roof. You ghost capture the huge air conditioner and give Dave the code to mess around with. Make air conditioner unit. Size of the object you make is now variable. The bigger, the more expensive, as one would expect. You make a tiny air conditioner. This was totally not a waste of time. Me. Find the car. Oh, I've unlocked a Formspring Q&A. You find your father's car near the base of the rock pillar. It is surrounded by caution tape for some reason. You're reminded to be cautious. You cautiously inspect the vehicle. To no one's surprise but yours, the package and the game are missing, and someone is bugging you. I'm not doing the voice again. My throat is starting to hurt. Back when WV was still wandering around the first room getting cans, I remember making a character with a stripe specificist of can kind. That's interesting. I wonder what kind of things you could do with that. I mean, a can lid is pretty sharp. So there's something there. I usually go with scissor kind because it's what I have ample of in my room. Because I occasionally sew and crochet. Wow. I even have that, you know those like fucking little heron scissors? The sewing scissors that look like a bird? I have those. Could you imagine the alchemizing possibilities? Oh, beautiful specimen. I could also go all kill a kill on it and just do half scissor kind with like a scissor blade. Fucking cool. And realistic, because it's something I have in my room. I have wooden swords too, but like, ugh. Hardly kill an imp with a wooden sword. It's not even sharp. From medieval times, bro. Anyway.
John, it's me again.
Who? Oh, that's right, the lead-speaking blind one. Go away.
John, don't make fun of my handicap.
Which one, the blindness or the lead speak?
I'm sensitive about both.
Alright, John, I think that's the funniest joke you've made so far. Oh, God. Sorry.
You can make it up to me by letting me help you.
It's not Vriska yet. There's no Vriska. Her main weapon was just a can of tab. Hell yeah. I can't wait for Vriska, though. She's so fun to voice.
She's so dramatic.
Yeah, I can't yell right now, so that my Terezi does sound a little bit like Vriska. my papa is trying to sleep for work, so I can't be loud. But Terepi without yelling is so sad. It's just not the same.
But you know, we'll move on. I'll try to get a little bit of a growl in there. It's a little harsher. And like a little more closed. My throat's a little more closed than with a Vriska. You can make it up to me by letting me help you.
Wow, you drive a hard bargain.
But no. Before you keep typing more stupid O's in that word, just listen and do what I say. You know you're going to eventually anyway, because you're a nice guy and kind of a total weenie pushover.
Yeah, well, you're a huge... Ugh, oh man, whatever. What do you even want? Vriska is the character you love to hate, it's true.
I'm motivated by self-interest, to help you advance more quickly, because I've got your whole adventure right here in front of me.
What, you got a braille screen or something?
Shush, 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 shush. Anyway, the point is, it's long and boring, and you could stand to skip some steps.
I don't really understand. So you can see my whole future there, right? Like just like scrolling around on some computer thing that lets you pick what time to talk to me? How can you be bored by my long future? Why don't you just scroll around to whatever you want like the other weirdos are doing?
Okay, well, I can do that, and I am. I guess what I really mean is that I just want to mess with you.
Oh, okay. Well, that sounds really great and helpful. I can already see the black rum, the spades. Now kiss, now kiss, now kiss. She's gonna get you killed, but kiss, it's fine. I am a huge John Resi shipper, and you can't fucking pry that even from my cold dead hands. I don't care.
I mean, mess with the timeline. My friends all think that you can't really change anything. That your timeline we're chat hopping around is set in stone.
Spades is always so fun to read. Dude, it's literally my... Okay. People are always like, I don't understand it. It's not inhuman. Have you read a single shonen anime in your life? Because shonen writers understand it perfectly. It's fucking Sazunaru. It's Bakudeku, okay? It's all the juicy fun ships. They were rivals, but they were roommates, but they were lovers. They hate each other. Yeah. It's rivals to rivals with benefits. Weirdly enough, okay, hold on, wait. I'm gonna do something. I was watching Ruse's stream, and I was watching him struggle to describe, not struggle, again, he does a pretty good job, to describe the quadrants. And I just, I feel like Hiroaka is the easiest way to do it, okay? I need a bigger size, please. A larger brush. Where? I don't even know where the size is. It's over here now? God, they really fucked paint up, huh? They fucked her shit up. Quadrant. Here we go. I'm using the pencil. Hold on. I hate this. Okay. Here's the quadrants. We got heart. Wait, let me make it a little smaller. A little smaller so I can write the ship name underneath of what will describe this. We got hearts. I'm not going to make new colors even though this technically isn't quite the right shade of pink for Moira Legends. We got diamonds. We got stupid clubs. And we got spades. Okay. There we go. Go back through, fill them in, just for consistency's sake. Here we go. Homestuck. 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 So, this is under the assumption that we are familiar with My Hero Academia. Boku no Hero Academia. It's very popular. You've at least heard it in passing. You probably know at least a few characters through osmosis. So even though I don't really like the ship, I'm going to use it because it's the easiest way to describe it. So, numero uno over here. There's a text tool. I'm just going to use the text tool for this. I have like size 16. Okay. This is your bog standard romance. This is what we're most familiar with in human. It is the dating, lovey-dovey. So unfortunately, again, I'm not a big fan of this ship, but it is the canon one. Blah blah blah. Izuocha. You know, text too small, we make text bigger. And we'll bold it. Good? Better? There we go. It's very sweet, it's nice, there can be drama, but there's nothing really, you know, spicy about it. It just kind of exists. I still think that the ending would have been better if this didn't happen, but whatever. I feel bad for Bakugo, he lost so bad. He got thrown to the side like a piece of trash. He's not even like close to being the #1 hero, the poor guy. Sorry, this isn't it's Homestuck Day. We're not here to really talk about Hiroaka. Yeah, vanilla and sweet. Moira Legends is like fucking best buddies, homies, platonic love of your life. Which I think the best one that I can think of. I mean, honestly, if it were up to me, personally, sorry, I meant to type over there because I was typing fast. I would probably swap these two, personally, because I feel like even, again, like, fucking, what's their ship name? Totodeko. I feel like Totodeko has more romantic chemistry than Izuocha does, okay? But, like, based off of the canon ending, probably Totodeko would be Moira Legends. Now again, we've used this example before, so we'll just do it again. We gotta. Here we go, the nicknames. We gotta. Yeah. Kirishima and fucking Tets is another great word. And then I was trying to think of, like, who the fuck even auspicizes for them. The closest I could think of is Kirishima, because he kind of, like, cools Bakugo down. So I'm gonna say... Space. Kirishima. Let me go down. Space. We'll do like an L, just so that it's pointing in the direction. And then we gotta do another enter, and then we could do Kachan. A slash. Space. Backslash. Space. Thank you. Fuck, make it a little wider. There we go. Here is our analogous ships of like how to describe how it works. Because even though they're like, humans only have one kind of romance, let's be honest. Like, to be fair, usually, unless you're polyamorous, this kind of thing wouldn't happen at the same time. You know? Because clearly they aren't fucking in the show. They're just normal rivals, not rivals with benefits. But, you know, theoretically. People do this shit all the time. Of, like, having the bestie roommate that you go to for everything. Okay, so clubs, this one. It's a mediator position. It's taking the two members that are in the spade hate category, taking them over here, and then someone to make sure that they don't kill each other and that nothing gets too toxic and abusive, you know? Because it's not supposed to be abuse. So, like, Kirishima and I don't know who else stopped them early on. No one really. That was the problem. They didn't have a proper auspices at the time. Early in the show, that's fucking abusive, dude. It was crazy. He told him to K his S. Wild. But then you get to later on when there's more of a balance and someone to help. And now it's just a good relationship. Solid relationship. Troll romance, guys. I don't know how else he did it. He made an interesting system that does make sense. I'm saving this. Troll Romance Hiroaka edition. Save. Beautiful. I'll put that in the Discord later. Cat. Okay, wait. Let me reopen it for Cat. I'm so sorry. Wait, can you hear me this time? Are you out of the party? The poor girl. Okay. Yeah, I'll open it again for you. I was watching Ruse's fucking stream and watching him try to explain quadrants to chat, and the entire time I was just thinking, I could explain this so easy using Hiroaka. But again, I think you would agree with me in that if we weren't taking canon into consideration, we would swap these two. Personally. I did solve it. I made it so easy. But it's true, Totodeku does work there. That's why I've never been into ships like that, because I just find them boring. It's gotta be a Ksumisatute or I don't care. Or I just do not care. It's not interesting, okay? One Piece, yeah, like the ship. That's totally a little fucking polycule for sure. Nami's stuck in the middle, so sad. It's like, shonen anime is so ripe. It's ripe with quadrants. This is another thing. You know, it's the same kind of situation, again, as with the Classpects and the troll blood hemo spectrum. It's like how, oh, Harry Potter, yeah, we got the houses. Well, guess what? Homestuck's got like 4 different systems that you can have fun with and play around in your little sandbox, okay? And also, it isn't transphobic. We love using fists to stop conflict. Conflict to stop the conflict. It's true. Homestuck is an anime. I don't care what you say. Shut up. Shut up. Who needs a Hogwarts house when you have troll rimlets, quadrants, and classes and aspects, and the hemo spectrum? Oh, and that's not even to fucking say about the Dreamers, Durst, and Prospit. There's also the houses. Not the houses. Fucking hello? The planets. I'm talking in circles. Yeah, and the houses aren't even that good. You have to do mental gymnastics to figure it out and make it... Like, Evil Racist House is one of them. Come on, guys. Time to do a backflip. Mental gymnastics to make this normal and not weird. Yeah, it's just fun. It's always fun. It's always fun, and it has infinite longevity, because every single time I get into new medium, you know what I'm doing? I'm class specting every character I like. I'm class specting them. I'm thinking about it, because you have to write an essay about how a character thinks and interacts with the world to class spec them. It's an intellectual exercise, okay? Like, for baby's first self-insert situation, I can see how it would, like, tickle the brain, you know? Beta male Harry Potter houses versus Chad quadrants and class specs, exactly. What is class spec? So that is just the combination of the word class, like your standard RPG fantasy class system, and aspect, which is like the type of magic that you wield. So like me in the corner there, I am a witch, which is the class, of breath, which is the aspect. And aspects tend to be, I guess, I don't know how to describe it. They have two sections. I don't want to get into this. This is something Ruse explains in his stream if you do your homework. But aspects kind of have two sides to them. There's like a physical, more literal interpretation. So again, like breath is the wind. So like, oh, windy powers, easy. But there's also a more metaphysical and like literary interpretation, like the themes of breath are about freedom and breaking chains and going your own way, you know? I was just in Harry Potter jocks, book nerds, losers. Losers and evil is so funny. It's like there's only two you want to be in. Real! That's the thing! Like, why was Hermione even in Gryffindor? I don't even go there, and I have so many feelings about it. What's the song in the background? The song in the background is called Bargaining with the Beast from Homestuck Volume 8. It's a good one. Dramatic. Echidna. Because that's a thing! Harry should have been fucking Slytherin. Ron could have been Hufflepuff. Hermione should have been Ravenclaw. Like, all of them. Look, it's Homestuck Day. Legally, we have to talk about it at least once, okay? Our class back. Hi, Moon Sweater. Moon Sweater is a banger. There's really nothing to hate about any Moonsetter remakes. They're all good. Thank you, Toby Fox. I think Toby Fox made Moonsetter, right? I think so. I'm pretty sure. 80% sure that was Toby Fox. Yeah, anyway, we were talking about how this all happened because I was reminded of John Resi. Yeah, class is a hard one. I tend to flip between maid and witch, but I think I've just decided that if I can't decide, I'm gonna go with the one that sounds cooler. So we're just sticking with witch. Dude, back in like high school, I was a page of heart. It was a very unkind outlook on myself, which inherently your class spec will be a little bit critical of who you are as a person, because that's kind of the point. Half the point, but yeah, she's dark in part. But it was extra. But I was a teen, so I still had a lot of development to go through. You can never know your class spec so early. You do your best. But the thing about a class spec that's hard is that it takes into account the whole story arc of a quote-unquote character. And unfortunately, we're not characters, we're people. So it will be a bit more flexible throughout time, you know. The way you envision yourself during a certain area of your life can mean one class spec, and then a couple years later, you're somewhere new, in a different place, different mindset, and you're like, oh, so now I'm not this anymore. Solidly air for some reason, and being heir of life is weird. Can't tell what that would result in. Heir of life, so you inherit power. Life could be systems, or the... That's the thing too, like some of them are very metaphysical in that sense. Cause like what the with John, I'm gonna get into quote unquote spoilers, but I doubt anyone who hasn't already read it really cares. With John, his inheritance of breath leaned more towards the metaphysical and towards the textual. Metatextual. Literally metatextual. He became a deus ex machina. That's how he was freed and how he inherited the concept of freedom. He became untethered from canon and could make changes as he pleased without consequence. So, it's pretty hard to apply that without the deus ex machina cube. Yeah, what blood looks like in action. We kind of got a little bit of it with Troll Jesus. Yeah, he also became depressed. Still a little manic, yeah, with the last update. We're getting somewhere. So he literally inherited freedom in that sense. But we haven't seen too much of life. We've seen the Condess, who I think would steal the vitality of other trolls to keep herself going even longer as a thief of life, which is a pretty simple concept to get your mind around. We have Jane, who is a maid of life, who in that sense serves and helps maintain her aspect of life, which is health. So she was literally a healer. She would cart around and revive people and heal them. That's another pretty simple one. Pfeffery. Now, Pfeffery is an interesting one. She was a witch of life. And she did do something pertaining to that. Well, she rezzed the mayor at one point. So I guess most life players could just do that. But she also set up the dream bubbles, which was like a haven for unlife. Trolls, hello, ghosts were able to live and act as if they were alive within those dream bubbles and communicate with the living. So she was kind of a mouthpiece for the dead in that sense, which is strange. It's so hard, but that's kind of the fun part. Make people buff. That could do it. Or maybe you would inherit, you could become buff. Because again, like, air is very... Don't worry, you're not hijacking. I'm just... Like I said, this is my brainworm. This is my brainworm, my big brainworm. Where, like, I'm just sitting here, and if you bring this topic up, I will try my best to try and analyze it, but it's hard, because a lot of it isn't elaborated on it in the text, especially with, certain classes don't really get a lot of screen time. Or, like, not varied screen time, because obviously Air gets a lot of screen time. It's the main fucking character. But again, his is a very, very different situation. What other Airs are there? We have Heir of Doom. Was that Matuna? Matuna was an Heir of Doom? He inherited Doom pretty literally. He kind of exploded his brain for the sake of his team and ended up a blithering mess. Who is the heir in the Trolls? The 12 Trolls. Heir. Oh, the Heir of Void. Well, he just died. So that was how that came about. A lot of death. But that's Void and Doom, so that would be pretty unpleasant outcome, huh? Eternal vitality. I don't know, or you could inherit, yeah, immortality or something from someone else. Or like a mystical being. Part of me wants to think of heirs as almost warlocks, like D&D style warlocks. But that's also kind of a maid. I don't know. Like they serve another higher being where they get their power from, and eventually it'll like result in an ascension of some kind. I don't know if warlocks do that in D&D, but you know, like they will eventually become more fused with that patron. Like with John again, he got the Deus Ex Machina cube that let him go literally wherever he wants. Yeah, they don't. Like the first half, the patron part tracks. Fern. Yeah, literally. So, Kat's main character of her webcomic, Fern, is like a demigod. And she's an heir of blood, so she's an inheritance in the god sense. And inherits all of these connections to the gods. So like 2 different heirs of breath would manifest differently, it's true. It's hard, that's the hard thing, man. But it's hard, but also fun in that sense, because since there's not a lot to go off of, you can just make it up if you want. Like you could just think whatever inheriting the concept of life means to you, fuck it. Do it. I love doing Homestuck propaganda. Yeah, that's what's cool about it, exactly. Because, like, even in the text, characters do that. Like, Calliope, we won't meet her for a very, very, very long time, but Calliope is basically an avatar for the fandom. And she is really excited about trying to figure out what all of these classes mean and what all of the aspects mean. And she will speak, like I am right now, as if she knows what she's talking about. But in the end, she's an unreliable narrator, and some of the things she says might not actually even be true in the end. Like that thing about gendered classes. Probably not even real. Because fuck that, that's stupid. And especially because Calliope technically doesn't even have a gender. She just felt connected to blah 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 humanity, etc., etc. You get the point. So like, Muse can't be an inherently quote-unquote female class because she's not even, you know, Skull Monster. Anyone can be anything. This is Homestuck, baby. Live your dreams. Yeah, mega silly. So that's the thing, like, she was going off of the limited frame of reference that she had, and would talk and tell, like, Roxy and Dirk things to help them, obviously, with no bad intentions. She was just relaying whatever information she had from her, yeah, boo gender classes, I want to be a prince, exactly. Maybe I'm a bard of blood, you don't know my vibe. Yeah. To discuss. Me and Kat, we would have many a call. We got spreadsheets. We got T-charts. The little dingus costume. COD, peace. Dude, everyone in chat was so mad because Ruse had, who was it? I think it was Gavis Bettel as a bard of space. But in the little reference of the bard outfit, he cut out the cod piece, and everyone's like, where the fuck's the cod piece, Ruse? Why would you take the cod piece from us? Give it back. Fan artists, get on drawing Gavis in a fucking cod piece now, pronto. I love how I just stopped in the middle of this conversation, all because of John Resi. No, it's such a good stream. I'm gonna send the link into the Discord, like, after I end. She'll probably be semi soon, because I don't want to be going for too long. It's already 10 o'clock. But It is good. And if you're interested in learning more about how these systems work, I would recommend it. It is a good ship. And honestly, even here, you can kind of feel it. I could feel it. I'm sensing it. You're gonna go, bye, Weaver! I missed you. Have pieces been arrested before? Home's like, yes. You're damn right it has. All 10. I'm pretty sure surely it was longer than 10 minutes. Surely. That felt like half an hour. I think it might have been. I'm pretty sure I was talking about that at about 9:30. What do I know? Anyway, let's get a little further ahead before I just end out of nowhere. Chop hopping around, sit in stone. I want to mess with it and taste what happens. Sounds dumb, but if it means you're gonna help me, then go ahead and help me, I guess.
Let's get you to the gate first. It's not far. I sniffed out a map of your planet.
Well, you got a map? Where'd you get it?
John, we're so much better than you in every respect, it's ridiculous.
Can I have it?
It's huge and mostly irrelevant. Here, let me show you a small section of it, showing you where to go.
Okay. Go here, John.gif. Ugh. Whoa. This is the worst crap I've ever seen. What am I even looking at here?
It's the best I can do.
Okay, sorry, but it's useless. What's with these colors?
I picked the ones that smell nice.
Couldn't you just, like, crop the world map? I thought you guys were the best. That's not Homestuck music. Whoever's watching this for the reading is probably so disappointed right now. I don't know. If they're here for reading Homestuck, they might be interested in the clarification of class specs and stuff. Yeah, this is the first Terezi drawing that we get to see. God, it's beautiful. She's such an artist. Honestly, I should really just burn my degree right now. She deserves it more than I do.
Shut up, my map is fine. Look, it's not even that far away. I'll lead you to it. It's a big pipe. You jump in, the wind will take you to the gate. It's a shortcut.
What, you mean the breeze?
Yeah, whatever. Let's get moving, John. Are you ready to fuck up the timeline?
Sure. Rose, strife, bonk bonk, pink. Dedge. The misplaced faces are always the best part. When she draws Dave's shades like a mile away from him. She's gotta be doing it on purpose. She just loves the meme of it all. Gosh, she's so fucking brutal. 13 years old, by the way. Knit the scarf. Ride the ogre. Just like Guy Fieri. Right in the eyes, girly. I'm building up your house. By the way, why do you live in this weird compound? Do you host East European industrial raves? Ugh, never mind. Point is, I'm at a grist. So if you're done whipping that ogre like a rented mule, maybe you could convert it into a grist windfall.
Right now? The spoils would sink.
I don't know, beach the thing first, I guess. Unless you're planning on sailing that ogre down the Mississippi with a runaway slave. Voice crack.
And then what?
What do you mean? You kill it. Release a shitload of grist. Maybe take one of your needles and puncture the base of its skull. Does it even have a skull? Or a brainstem? Can you find out?
That sounds malicious.
What? You just rigged the thing with an... edible? Edible? How do you know that word? You're 13! What the fuck is that? Hello? Okay, edible harness. Okay, Dave. That's the kind of word I'd expect Rose to say, not you. And rode its torso like a log flume down a magical rainbow.
That was self-defense. Murdering a wounded behemoth in its sleep strikes me as unseemly.
This is bullshit. It's an unfeeling monster. Who gives a fuck?
Maybe you could replicate a pillow I could use to smother it. Make it a clean hit. I would use one of mine, but they've all mysteriously gone missing.
Wow, fuck. Okay, you can either kill it for the loot or wait a couple hours for the grist torrent to steal more of John's. Then again, I'll be pretty busy in a couple hours, so make up your mind.
Does John know we've been sapping his grist yet?
No, but he's still got a ton, so screw him. Me stealing from... Me stealing on the server. Oink, oink, oink.
Hold on, someone's messaging me.
Yeah, me too. Imagine he picked it up from her, probably. Well, he is into dead shit, so maybe he's got, like, anatomy books.
Ayaya! It's Ayaya! You command the seer, so you may have some insight into her disposition.
Oh?
The one who is a little snooty.
Oh, yeah, sure. I command her all right. I'm like the pimp master hustle daddy of all snippy book shrews.
Oh, well, that is an exotic title. I thought you were the knight.
Wrong. What do you want?
Have you found her demeanor to be chilly on a basis of personal interaction that hypothetically extends beyond the context of a short-lived and lackluster trolling effort?
Space player! I love her. The hell?
I thought your familiarity with her may allow you to furnish me insight. She and you are familiar, isn't that right? She perhaps even regards you with, an endearment?
You have no idea, dude. She's so in my grill. Like a straight hot dog that rolled down there. Now it's too much trouble to fish out with the tongs. So you just watch it crack and turn black.
Is this a common sort of practice in human courtship? Watching oblong meat products tumble into places they don't belong?
Man, wait, what is this about? You have a thing for her, don't you? Oh, you have a thing for her, don't you? They're really setting up ships from day one, huh?
Welcome back, Lucid.
Hi. Don't deny it, bro. It's obvious. John Resi, fucking Rosemary. My God. Yeah, it really is funny. Iconic duo that they don't talk nearly enough. They're in-laws now. They simply must.
Am I being accused of falling prey to the human dysfunction of amorous inclination?
Slay. So terrible. What a transparent dodge. All hiding behind your alien shit. Dude, just admit it. You want me to help you win her over?
I just would like to gather some means of gauging her sincerity.
Okay, well, it's easy. For everything she says, take her to mean just the opposite. See, not everyone always means literally what they say, the way John and Jade always do.
Maddening. How do humans forge meaningful relationships using such communication patterns? Or perhaps it is the human riddle that is truly the ultimate riddle.
Oh my flipping Christ. Okay, if you want Rose to dig you, you got to leave that crap in the shitty sci-fi novels where it belongs.
It was not a sincere remark. I have been practicing your human sarcasm.
Oh. Okay, well, that's pretty good then. Maybe even too deadpan, but it's a start. Keep at it.
Very well. I'm beginning to feel as though I'm the only one working on a friendship.
Yeah, you're on a roll.
And that was sincerity.
Oh. Alright, look, if you want to keep her attention, you gotta pull out all the stops. Reverse psychology, mind games, all sorts of Machiavellian bullshit. I mean, unless you're really smooth and inherently likable like me, which you're not.
Then keep saying the opposite things.
That's kind of the obtuse alien way of getting it, but yeah. Be like an antagonism ninja, like her. I don't know, you sort of remind me of her anyway, so maybe that's a good thing. Could be a horrible thing, though.
It sounds like you're advising me to troll her again, which I have tried. It proved to be a fruitless endeavor.
Yeah, I guess I am. Guess I'm saying to be a less shitty troll.
Okay, I believe I understand how to proceed.
Good luck, bro. He's a troll.
Hi.
Sorry, Tavros.
So, you get bossed around by the knight. Okay, given that, I have a question.
Who?
Oh, the one who's supposed to be cool, I think. The sunglasses guy.
A lot of these troll voices are just me stealing from Octopimp. I need you to get ready for that, okay? Just wait for Eridan. Just wait. It's just straight ripped from him. I'm sure most Eridan voices are just ripped from Octopimp. His was too iconic. Sunglasses guy.
Why would someone wear sunglasses while using a computer?
I didn't say anything about a computer, but yes. I thought the same thing about how asinine that is. So, you know that guy.
I will when... I will... Fuck,
Now I'm too giggly. Well, when we get there, I promise. Watch me stumble over the was and the was and the... Pretentious and stupid as fuck. Yeah, just like Eridim. Wow. Well, when will we get there? Well, where? Tongue twister. Lip twister? Something like that.
I know that anyone committed to such an affectation could only be striving to mask a severe insecurity complex, and likely harbors a crisis of self-image. I've been known to lend my charitable attention to such people, but only bossed around by them insofar as the psychiatric professional has cause to humor the demented for analytical purposes. Or maybe as a lab chimp commands the zookeeper's interest in its shit by forcing him to duck under its trajectory now and then.
God damn. It is gonna be a nightmare. But it'll be a funny nightmare, so worth the content, I think.
Okay, wow. I didn't understand those things, but, I mean Dave.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah, okay, given that, I have a question about him. I want to know about his emotional vulnerabilities. And, what are the tender spots that all those, devices he employs to conceal them? Like all the things he says he thinks are funny.
What the fuck is he saying? I don't know. I probably misread something there, but who cares?
Tender spots. Well, your word choices are evocative. Is your design...
I'm leaning too far into Vriska, but she's being coy, so it's hard.
Is your design to couple with this gentleman?
I love... They're such siblings. They both went to the immediately like, what, you trying to fuck? Hey, yo.
Whoa, no, whoa, okay, no. That just made me feel upset to think about. I just want to really try to bother him, and it's hard.
If you're trying to get his goat, you should know he only stalks the animal in the first place for ironic purposes.
No, I'm not really interested in his earth goat, but if that was a figure of speech, then I guess that's okay.
Ah, Marvis, clown fucker. They're both like, hey, yo, he's trying to, yeah? You want me to wingman? No.
Then we're agreed. You're hell-bent upon literally seizing his shrill, bearded livestock. I'll assist you. If you really want to burn him, I recommend poetry.
What? Poetry? As in, like, those human word bunches?
Oh, God. That's just embarrassing. I don't think he could. I think he'd die on the spot if he tried. Yeah, train wreck. A plane crash. This was not a ship setup. This one, no. Poor Tavros doesn't really get any good ships. Even PB&J gets ruined. Human word bunches.
Yes, they are the most delicious bunches we have. I suggest you serve these crisp bunches of honey and verbal annihilation to him as part of a complete breakfast.
Oh, and will this breakfast injure his shrill barn beast? I mean this figuratively, just to be clear.
A deft cluster bombing of this sort will leave nothing wriggling from the raised earth, except sulfurous tresses while it cracks and turns black.
You mean like the surface of an overcooked protein object?
Yeah, they're just bad. Tavros needs to be free on his own, okay? Those train wreck relationships were him learning that he should live for himself. Page of breath. Done. Freedom. There's my thesis, and I'm sticking to it. Also love how Tavros brought up the blackened hot dog, just like Dave did.
Yeah, I suppose what I'm saying is this. Drop some hard, peer-reviewed motherfucking science on his ass. Some seriously government-funded shit. It will destroy him.
Yes. This is the idea that I like.
Your obvious cunning with words should depant Strider with such vivid Empyrean tempest. Another regional sonic boom is certain inevitability. Did you just say he'll come? No. Surely not. Surely not. Girl, please. I mean, I wouldn't put it past her, but also surely not. He's gonna jizz in his jorts, bro. Consider me at your disposal to help craft a comeuppance of such unqualified devastation. The angels will weep pearl strings of little urban fellows, cantillating an unbroken chorus of oh snaps. Oh, Rose, no.
Please, I think I am perfectly capable of manufacturing these alleged dope human rhymes and starting some sick fires. I don't need your charity that you said you lend to, earth monkeys who toss around poop or something like that. You're pretty snooty. Thanks for your help, but I don't need your help.
Blocked!
Oops, sorry. I didn't mean to block you.
She's so snarky. Yeah, they're all fucking dorks. They're all losers. Hence their troll. I can't skip this part. We're gonna make it through these conversations because I think next up it's gonna show Tavros trying to talk to Dave, and that's always hilarious because Tavros just can't handle Dave. It's not gonna happen. Beep, 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 beep. Let me just get my other water. This is my first water. Grab the one that's meant to stay next to my bed. And these aren't super long because it's still early days. I say, and immediately it's a pretty long one. But their voices are easy. Your dark spectacled friend has advised me on a more effective method for trolling you. I think his contention is that this strategy will have the opposite of the intended effect, and precipitate a sort of bond between us that is established in mutual antagonism. What do you think about this? I think you're shrewd to have recognized his ploy of sabotage, and you've earned my compliments. See, it is working already. What is? I've listened to his advice, and have resolved to modify the approach slightly. I know what I have to do. What we have to do, really. And what's that? Remember the first time we spoke? Yes, but you said it wasn't the first time you spoke to me. I'll graciously admit my embarrassing skepticism, however. The first time you spoke to me was the second time I spoke to you. This conversation doesn't sound like your first time either. This is your second this is about to get confusing, guys. Lock in. Buckle up. This is your second conversation with me, but is my seventh with you. And when exactly does your maiden encounter take place? That's next time. So to clarify, if the matching of my first with your second is denoted by 1 equals 2, then the sequence would be 1, 2, 2, 7, 3, 1, 4, unknown, etc. Yes, and the rest of the sequence is simply 4, 3, 5, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6. Unless my future self stirred another conversation in between one of those, which is entirely possible. But I don't want to think about that. Why is it that when the subject of temporal mechanics is broached, you're sparing troll intellects, etc., etc.? See, this is what I mean, Rose. You're not as dumb of a girl as I was initially led to believe. You mean based on the first impression I'm apparently about to make in our next conversation? Yes. What could I possibly say that will leave such an imprint? That is why I have contacted you now. I'll send you a copy of our first conversation directly from my chat log. From Auxiliatrix GA sent Tentacle Therapist TT the file Conversation with a Very Stupid Girl.txt. This first time I'll read it in Rhodes's voice, even though obviously I know what tomfoolery hijinks. I guess being forced to cooperate with a stable time loop is the only plausible— oh, that's actually Rose. Okay, they didn't actually put the text chat in here. Okay. It's the only possible explanation for my remarks. Yes, and then I found it sort of curious that during my next conversation with you, your various mental endowments and wherewithals were not as they seemed. I suspected the stratagem might be a counter-trolling measure, but then was not so sure, and further examination grew warrant. And what if my countermeasure is to choose not to transcribe this dialogue accurately in the future first place? But, see, I have edited the copy already in ways that will remain secret for now, but you'll discover once you type it. So you're destined to edit it no matter what. No, I'm making my accent less posh. I have to go back. Matter what. And what you submit will be what I once read, regardless. Unless I decide to copy it word for word. Yes, unless I lied about editing it in the first place.
God, the ways lesbians flirt, like... Goodness gracious, girlies. The mind games. The lesbians are lesbianing. Fuck, I lost my place since I scrolled.
Either way, through knowledge of what you will say, I have precisely engineered the nature of your transgression. So your trolling strategy now is to put idiotic words in my mouth through the machinery of temporal inevitability and cause me to excruciate over how to subvert the transcription? Yes. While being perfectly upfront about it. Yes, I suppose it's that sarcasm all the time seems laborious to me. I'll admit, it's a more advanced tactic than I gave you credit for. Yes, and the providence of this antagonism ninja vice grip pinching your larynx has already begun to supply my purpose with fruit. The fuck are you saying, girlie? The chilly frost shimmering on our tree of human friendship has begun to thaw.
They can't be straightforward, it'll kill them! It's gonna kill them! This is enrichment for them, okay?
Mixed metaphor aside, usually ninjas don't announce what they're doing when they're doing it, like when stalking an emperor to assassinate him, or befriend him. But that's fine. I guess the only pointless question we haven't exhausted is why? Why the convoluted artifice? Dave raised insight into the human psychology of friendship development. By allotting you your side of the conversation, I have you at the disadvantage in not your view, and you will seek to reclaim higher ground in successive conversations, 4-3 and 5-4 and such. Your demeanor will be terse if not saturated with disdain, and it will cause me to be confused and question your motivation. But now I know your motivation, because I'm supplying it here and now. There will be simple acts of friendly human retaliation. So you're not only rigging the first impression I make on you, but orchestrating my revenge for the rigging as well. Yes, it seems friendship for some humans is a basic aggregation of shallow and insincere hostilities. Well, that's an interesting take on it. But now I know for sure Dave isn't behind this plan. It's far too complicated.
He's not lesbian enough.
I don't understand. Who better to coordinate such events than the Knight of Time? Well, you're awfully quick to his defense. Are you sure you don't have a thing for him? It's okay, bro. You can admit it. I am hopping to 8-8. Ideally, you will have long since discarded this train of thought. Okay, I'm gonna go talk to my dead cat.
Good for you, girl. Good for you. Look at her! Hi, Kanaya! Hi, baby! She's so pretty. Queen. Based. Here we go. Alright. Cracks knuckles. Smash. He's got layers? What is he drawing this in? Is this like old Photoshop or something? Gross. Tizzius's theme! I love Tizzius!
Okay, my bromo sapien. Are you ready to get straight in, flat down, broadside, school-fed up the bone bulge by a dope smack, trinked out, smother fudging troll?
Don't care.
Okay, let me organize my notes here. Okay. Turn on some strict beats, baby. It will help you to listen to them while I destroy you.
Wait, what am I waiting? Why am I waiting? More homework. Draw ship art of Tavros and Dave.
when the policemen bust me and pop the trunk.
Oh. This is old CSP? No, I don't believe you. Dave wouldn't use CSP. Hussy wouldn't use CSP. I guess well, we do know that Dave's a weeb. He's literally got shitty anime swords in his house. Come on now. Raised by a weeb. I bet Dirk bought it for him. Okay, anyway.
And pops the trunk. He's all supposed to find I'm toting sick Billy. Whose goat that is, he asks. Well, he stops to think about it, and I just say, it's Dave's, you silly goose.
This is so awful. It's god awful. I love you, Tabby, but please stop. Please. It's even worse than when Dave does it. Oh god, okay.
But the man says, Goose, where? Let me see your hands. And I say, sorry. Oh shit, sorry. I didn't know it was contraband. Well, okay, I'm getting off the point, which was about this hot mess, Dave, that you got landed in. Like the cop I mentioned, but instead of your badge and your gun, it's your ass that you handed in, and then got handed back to you. 'Cause that's how humans get served. And guys like you deserve to understand that it's a circle and horns in your butt that got branded in.
Okay, no, he's kinda cooking now. He's kinda cooking.
Before I gave your ass back to you, I did that, is what I mean.
But then he's got the fucking, like, subtext. He's got the author's notes. The fanfic.net AN at the start. Author's note, OMG!
But I mean, getting back to the point, or maybe two, actually. The first is you suck, and the second is how I smacked you fully. Oh yeah, that rhyme was so ill.
Hunterbed is good.
But no, just joking. Let's see, how can I put this tactfully? I mean, the points on the horns on my head, coming at you through traffic, aimed at the target on your shirt that's red. We're about to get mad hornographic.
In my dream, I'm the star. It's me. That's not even what Dave's shirt looks like. I have a Dave shirt. I should have put it on. I'm stupid. I think this is the only Homestuck shirt that I still have. I might have one with John on it too, and like Land of Wind and shit. It doesn't matter. I should get more Homestuck merch, honestly. They still sell the hoodies probably. Anyway. I want a wind hoodie, but I don't think they make those, unfortunately. I'll make one myself on Redbubble. Because that's all I have. Anyway, back to the shitty rhymes.
I mean, sort of like a graphic crime scene, not like anything sexual.
Never mind. I'm yawning, sorry.
Okay, getting back to the actual tactical vernacular smack-sickle. Okay. I'm forcing you to be licking and liking. Grab my horns and start kicking like you're riding a Viking. What the fuck is he saying? Because I'm your bully and you're not in charge. You think you're in charge, but you're not in charge. I'm in charge because I'm charging in your china shop, breaking your plates and stuff. Hey Tavros, how do you know what a china shop is? Hey Tavros, do you guys just have troll china on the alien planet? He's the creator of the Slash series, Slash JK. Oh my god, he really would. Breaking your plates and stuff, which I don't really know what the plates are supposed to represent, but fuck. It's just that you think you are the cock of the walk's hot shit, but when in fact you are not. More like you are something that rhymes with the cock of the walk's hot shit, but it's so much worse than the cock's shit. So given that, let me be first to say, you act like you're gold from Prospit, when you're really cold shit, fleshed from Durst.
Bro, you really lost the plot there. It's okay, honey, you tried. It's okay. I'm not as excited about Tavros, sorry. I don't think anyone's that excited about Tavros. Sick fires, bro. Lerp. Oh. The bunny. Oh my god, reunite with your loving wife and daughter. Casey. Give dear sweet Casey the bunny. I got a present for you, Casey. It's a little dirty, a little rough around the edges, just like your dear old ex-con dad, with a heart of gold. Hold on. Oh, it's just straight up the scene from the movie. I'll just scroll a little bit. Here's Con Air, guys. Reunite with loving wife and daughter. This is what he's doing. John saw 2 salamanders and said, now's the time. It's okay. Hi, Kira. Happy Homestuck Day. So I guess for you it's not Homestuck Day anymore. Surrender to overwhelming emotions. Okay. Okay, we're gonna stop here. We're now at page 1602. Look at that. Look at that, guys. We're really making it in the world. Here we go. Wow. Look at all our save points. Beautiful. They're behind chat, but you know. We made it through just about 200 pages today. Look at that. Anywho. I'll chill here for the ending screen just because I don't have a model on right now. It'd be very strange to move to the other one and have everything get all messed up.
We'll just chill here. Hello, everybody.
Thank you for making it all the way to the end. If you did, you should click the link in the description and join the Discord, where you can get updates on when and what I am streaming. And also you can harass me off the clock. Please don't too much. You know. And you also get access to our Discord Minecraft server, which is big modded right now. Big modded. Don't put on the hell ring from hell, okay? Just trust me, don't do it. Anyway. Here's my spiel. I'm tired. I'm very used to getting up very early now. And it is almost 11. Oh god, oh god. And all that yelling got at my throat. So I'm probably not gonna extend the ending scream again. Yeah, sorry, Kira. It's nice to see you though for the 2 seconds. But yeah, anyway, so your homework today. Let me get it right now. I'm gonna get it right now. I'm getting it. Copy. It's okay, Kira, you're exempt from the homework. Because you're not in the Discord. But I'm putting it in the Homestuck chat. But you guys gotta go watch this. At least skim it for certain sections. And make a troll sona. Chop chop. Chop chop. Gotta get prepared. I'll even make one. And send it. First gotta watch Rue's ramble for 4 hours. Yeah, real. It's the first 2 hours is the school feeding. Okay. You can honestly, for the most part, just make it up to... Where's the part where he starts talking about the hollow stars? Okay. Yeah, about 2 hours. 1 hour 54. So you don't have to watch the whole 4 hours. Yes, because you're based, Safrika. Based and red-pilled. Because the second half of the stream is him talking about his fellow Hollow Stars members, Trollsonas, and then making a new Trollsona. Like drawing it and everything. Which, I made it up to that part, and then I get to watch it. Yay, I get to watch it. He's got other Homestuck streams. He started watching, or not watching, he started voicing through all of Pester Quest a little while ago. Which I was very excited for. He keeps saying he's gonna do it again, and then he doesn't. Which, I mean, fair enough. Look, he's a big corpo VTuber. He's got dedicated fans to keep happy. And, you know, I pretty much only show up for the Homestuck. Just because he doesn't play games that I enjoy watching. But I do like him. We're very similar. The assignment is to watch the fun link I just posted in the Homestuck chat on the Discord and make a Trollsona. Yeah, he doesn't have time for us. He's too cool. But he is the Homestuck VTuber. I saw someone in chat who was like new come in and say, "Oh my gosh, Ruse likes Homestuck confirmed? Big wins today. Happy 413." And I'm like, hey, he yelled about that in his debut. Day one. Day one, Homestuck confirmed. Day one, I spit out my drink watching the debut, okay? How do I make a troll song now? Well, do I have the starter kit for you? There is a man named Crimson Ruse who just made a nice long PowerPoint presentation about it that I highly recommend. He's very funny. Yeah, he yells about that at least a couple times. Because he's got the brain rot just as bad as I do. YouTube! It's on YouTube, so you can just look up Crimson Ruse. I'm sure even if you spell the words the way they're supposed to be spelled in English, he'll show up. No, unfortunately I cannot. 30 seconds is definitely... Like, you could probably summarize it a little faster than he does, but he gets in depth so you really understand it, and he answers chat's questions so that you really understand it. Okay, so that was close to the normal English spelling, but for him, it is R-U-Z-E. But I'm sure, again, if you were to type in Crimson Ruse spelled normally, he'd probably show up. I feel like I know. Yeah, so he's got the PhD. He's got a PhD in Homestuck for sure. He's got the big brain rot. Yeah, bro. Homeboy's a fan of Z's. Snork me, I guess, you know. A lot of the choices that he made for them were so real. He made Gerard he's just Eridan. I'm like, yeah, he would be. Octavio is a cerulean. Yeah. Yeah, he would be. Yeah, his master... I think he's been in the trenches the whole time, and that's why. I take big breaks to go be in other fandoms before the brain rot returns. Yeah, Gerard is just loud Eridan. For real. There's no difference to be made, and it was really fun. I won't spoil it. He's very funny about it, though. I'm not just gonna regurgitate his jokes. They're good jokes, though. He's a funny guy. That's why he got scouted. That's also why I'm so shocked. Because look, I know it's taboo. I'm a VTuber. I'm in the culture. But, like, I did find out his past life, you know? And his channel was just, like, all Homestuck. It was only Homestuck, guys. Like, he only did Homestuck. And he got scouted by fucking Hollow Stars. He got scouted. I'm like, what? Were they looking to add Homestuck? Like, what's happening? They were like, we gotta get the Homestuck demographic. God. One of us. Exactly. Homestucker. He's fucking sneaking in there. He's hiding. He's hiding the walls. Pretending to be normal. Before the Homestuck explodes out of him on 413. She had diary entries to Gamsey, really? That's so funny. I haven't watched a lot of Hololive. I used to watch a little bit of like Gura and Kali. But then I switched over to Ninji, and then, well, here we are. We know how that went. Now I just kind of float. Twinsies. I mean, sometimes I go back, but even though I know that, like, it's not most of the streamers' fault and, like, they had nothing to do with it, it's still just got the ick. it's just got the ick around it, you know? I can't watch a Millie stream. I can't even watch... Fuck, I can't remember his name, it's been so long. The Noctix guy with the red arms and the sheep. Fulker, I can't even watch my fellow BL readers. Like, come on. Luchan had nothing to do with that. Ugh. It's just got the ick, man. I literally forgot his name. I'm so sorry, Fulger. I started making an animatic with him, too. That's so funny. Dude, I feel like I have to go write, like, an apology letter, like, I'm sorry for forgetting your name. You know how they made kids, like, write down their apology a bunch of times in a book as punishment? I gotta go do that. Oh, thank you. Yeah, because I like Claude, too. Claude and Vanta and... Ugh. What the ick? It's got the ick, man. But I have been getting more into Hololive and Hollow Stars, especially after I heard from a clip channel their ending, like their credit song, was a cover of Mephisto that Haka did with Liz, I think. I don't remember the other thing that she goes by. The unfortunate thing is that her VTuber name is very close to what I used to know her as, and I really tried not to say that because I was listening to it. I said, wow, this girl's got a set of pipes on her. What does she stream like? And then I go to the stream and I'm like, hey, you sound really familiar. I'm a brony. This is, I didn't even have to look it up. I was just like, oh, it's... Hi! You know, I heard she became a VTuber. I didn't think it was Hololive. Good for her, good for her. But she's mad good. That Mephisto cover goes so hard. Like, don't get me wrong, I love the original. That was it Queen Bee who made it? But Haka's growls are so good. And then obviously Liz just belting it out. Crazy good. So that it kind of replaced the original Mephisto in my playlist. Yeah, herb. I heard her, I was like, oh my fucking god, good for her, good for her. Because in the song, I didn't recognize her. But I was like, damn, she's good. She's gotten better since I last used to listen to her on repeat and repeat and repeat and repeat and repeat. I'm pulling it up, Lucy. I'm pulling it up. Oh my god! That looks sick! The fucking moth mask? Hello? It's giving Columbina Genshin Impact. I'm a Harbinger now. The Mafia AU is just Harbinger AU. I'm Brony and a Homestuck in the middle of Hololive. I know, right? It's crazy. My people. I honestly spit out my drink so many times watching Ruse's debut because we're almost the same person. I was like, dude, you can't keep gut punching me. I'm sure a lot of other people got gut punched when, is Octavio his name? I don't watch anyone really other than Ruse in that gen. But when he mentioned he was a Swiftie in his debut, I'm sure a lot of people almost threw up hearing that out of nowhere. They're getting more niche, which I think is great and really funny. Yeah, the impressions. He's the only normie. He's just some guy. I like Taylor Swift. Well, yeah, he's a freak, but, you know. Jinx. Ruse made him a cerulean. Oh god, what was he? I don't even fucking remember. I think he was he mine? No. I don't fucking remember, I'd have to check. I'm scrolling back in the VOD. Where is he? That's Goldie. Mage of Void is what he made him. But cerulean definitely tracks. Manipulator? Yeah, okay. Puppets. Okay, puppet guy. Okay, puppet guy. You would be a cerulean, wouldn't you, puppet guy? Yeah, you should! He's really chill. And is basically like a Dave Cat love child, let's be honest. The way he talks. He has a prissy accent, really? That's so funny. Oh, we talking about Octavio? That makes sense. That tracks. He really is. And he does a damn good John impression. A good John voice. From the Pester Quest streams. Rest in peace, Pester Quest streams. Dude, I'm such a shill for him, dude. I say having not spent a dime. But I do a lot of free advertising. The new Mantis skin? I haven't. What's the theme? What's the theme? We could actually scream all the time. I know! He fucking does it. I don't know how he does it. I'll look it up. I'll look it up. I'm literally just gonna type into Google new Mantis skin. Images. Oh, she's so pretty! Green. Oh, it's free too. That's nice. Laura Maiden. It's a good one. I still kind of like the robot one. I have more. Anyway, I said I wasn't gonna ramble, and then I rambled. But now it's about 11, so I think it's time to log off. You say, I think I might be a Mantis Glazer, Kira. I've been glazing Ruse for the past, like, 20 minutes. I got hiccups. I have hiccups now. Ugh! Too much glazing. Wait, what am I waiting for? I'll wait a little bit. If it's real. You better not be crying wolf, though. Buddy, bucko. Did the bird come back into the... Oh, I don't work at that bakery anymore, but no, not since then. I did see his owner again, though, at my new work, because it's across the street. I did not. I'm sorry. We'll never know. Oh, wait, you guys want to see my desktop background before I go? It's a cool screenshot I took in Infinity Nikki. Isn't it? It's nice. It's a good one. You like it? I'm proud of it. It's beautiful. I will not be able to ask, I'm sorry. I don't know if I'm ever gonna see her. I only saw her on my way out of work. Because I work so early now. And it was a coinky dink. Go to sleep, cat. We can chat tomorrow about many things. Maybe one day I'll do a nice showcase of all my cool Infinity Nikki screenshots. Swerve into her. I'm sorry. Yeah. Burgers or hot dogs? Hot dogs. I like hot dogs better. Burgers are just ugh. Oh, depends. Anyway. Hey, yo, you gay? Okay, yes. Everyone, do your homework. I will be waiting for pictures of your trollsonas. If you don't draw, feel free to just like write it down like a bullet pointed list. Okay. Anyway, I'm going now. Lovely talking to you all. Oh, wait, I forgot. I have my fucking moving OBS over to my main monitor. There we go. Turn that off. Forgetting that I had monitor capture on. Now I can move it over. And I'll see you all Hopefully next week. I don't know if it's gonna be on Sunday, because that is Easter, and I don't know if I'm working that day. We'll have to see if... So far the schedule has worked out that I could keep doing it at the same time I used to, but it will have to change eventually. But for now, this is goodbye. I'll see you all later. Have fun doing your homework. Mwah! Happy Homestuck Day! Yay!